Hey, what's happening, everybody? How are we doing? Welcome into the stream there. Welcome to Thornton Hills Zoo. Have a great day. It's Thornton Hills Zoo. I still have the that thing on there. But yeah, hope we're all having a good day. Thanks so much for joining me for what is going to probably be the last Thornton Hills Zoo stream. This isn't the last Thornton Hills Zoo video or anything. Way more people watch the actual videos than streams. So today is going to be the last stream for Thornton Hills Zoo there, but it won't be the last video. There's still going to be a tour video and maybe a few other in-between type things there. But yeah, so today what we're going to do is we are going to be walking the zoo pretty complete. We're going to skip some areas, but I'm going to be taking notes. It's a lot of taking notes. It's kind of, I've been doing this a lot the past few days. If you didn't get my boop yesterday on Twitter or Discord or anything, I did skip yesterday's stream to kind of finish up some stuff. But yeah, so the zoo is basically in a state right now where it's pretty much done. Except like, just again, I just want to walk around the place as a guest and just kind of note, you know, what do I need to add? You know, benches, bins, maybe we notice there's no bathroom in a place for a while, or you know, just little things as a guest. What do you kind of notice, and what do we want to add in? And then so there's that, and then really there's big backstage, and that's it. So I'll give you a really quick boop out of the zoo. Here's the zoo for everyone to look at there. It is all filled in now. The big empty grass area is now filled in. So yeah, really the only thing I have to do is, this is the main part. That's it. That's it. And that's gonna not take too long. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that tonight. Right after stream and everything, after we go to the store and stuff. So but yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and find a staff member there. Also turn down the music a little bit. Do y'all recognize this music, by the way? This is a Planet Coaster soundtrack. What's it called? The Elemental Mix? Weightless, that's what it's called. The ambient music of Planet Coaster. I forgot all about this album until like today, basically. And it's really chill. So we're gonna listen to that for just a little bit. I gotta find a staff member because we're gonna go into full-on Tegid cam and walk around the zoo there. So one that's preferably, yeah, not at the back of the zoo. That'd be great. We could find someone that's kind of closer to the front of the zoo. Hey, you're pretty. That's fine. That's fine. You're in the North American section, so we will do that. So Tegid Cam turns us into a guest, kinda. And we're gonna go ahead. Oh, that's right, they changed Tegid Cam. Did y'all know that they changed Tegid Cam? So now when you're just regularly walking around, this is like the normal walk around, but when you hold shift, you kind of start sprinting a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of different there. Oh, see, I already see some stuff I gotta change. Haha, grass on the pavement there. Very familiar right there. Exactly, Heather. Good to see you, Heather. Glad you're able to join us today. I saw that you said you're able to join some more streams and everything. Hey, look at all this new stuff here that we're going to be showing off later. But again, hope we're all having a great... What is today? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Oh my gosh, this week is flying by. I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday there. I had a exciting Wednesday. I kind of started my new job today at the old UPS. Did the fingerprint and background check and all that kind of fun stuff there. That took a few hours this morning to do, or about, no, not even, just a little bit of time this morning to do. And then what? Tomorrow or the next day? I think the next day, on Friday, I gotta get my second dose of vaccine there, so I'll be all wrapped up. 2 weeks from now, I'll be wrapped up with my vaccines and all safe to go breathe on people and breathe other people's breath again, I guess. At least 98% effective. So I'll take that. All right, so we made it back to the beginning of the zoo there. Here we are, here we are. Very empty. You got to put in some car stalls, or some cars in the stalls, I think there. Cool. So before we get started, I'm just gonna catch up with chat real quick because I do feel like a lot of this is gonna be me. Maybe not catch up with chat all the way there. Hey, Eben, what's up, buddy? And Leaf, good to see you there. Yeah, Thomas, yeah, they changed it. So if you hold shift, it'll go a little bit quicker. So it's kind of nice, like for me as a content creator, like this is kind of nice not having to hold shift and just kind of go like this. This is pretty neato there. But for other people, yeah, it might be a little bit annoying. You're starting your job next Monday. Didn't know you were switching job. Yeah, I've been out of work for about 1.5 years now. So yeah, no, I finally I'm getting off the government's teat. I finally found a job that pays more than staying on unemployment, so I'm good to go now. Watch Nick's stream. I watched it back because it was lagging for me too much and I couldn't take it anymore. I know it's not his fault entirely. A lot of it's YouTube, but yeah, it was too much. So I halfway through, I think or when the stream cut out the first time, is when I kind of dipped out. So cool. Let's go ahead and head on in there. So first things first. This is fine. I've gone through here. So this is some of the areas that I'm not going to do anything with because this was all made by Carlos. So areas that were made by like Eben and Carlos and Wyatt, and a few others who've helped in the zoo. I'm not going to really change their sections around because they just made them all the way. They didn't half-ass it like I do in a lot of my areas. So yeah, theirs are good to go. They are good to go there. So cool. Hey, Mrs. Smarty, how you doing there? Hey, Christina. Good to see Nightbot's back. Nightbot took half the stream off the other day there. All right, so heading on in. Let's go ahead and unpause the zoo too, because it'd be cool to see things walking around, animals moving around and stuff. Have our first animals over this way. This looks pretty okay. We have benches and bins everywhere. I don't have any lighting, and I don't think I'm gonna do lighting because A, screw that. B, seriously, screw that. And C, it's way too late in the zoo to decide to do lighting now. So screw that. So that's all good there. Yeah, there's nothing that's jumping out to me so far that it's like, oh yeah, we definitely have to add that. This was all done a little bit by Wyatt there, so that should be good. I made these little pergola looking things. Are these custom benches? I never noticed that these are custom benches before. Wyatt just doing Wyatt things. So yeah, here's the Sheets Aquarium from Wyatt, so this is all good there. We're actually gonna go back into the African jungle section first, because a lot of stuff down the main thoroughfare is all Wyatt and other people, so I know that it is good. So we're gonna take a really big roundabout way to get back to the main area that I wanna go to, or the main area that I built in yesterday there, so. Yeah, right, Adam? It's definitely come a little bit of a way. Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely fun to look back. So, again, we're going to be kind of zipping through today because today's not a tour video, per se. I'll be getting a tour video up, though, what is today? So Wednesday. I would hope by the weekend. I really would hope by the weekend. How's the pygmies? This is a habitat I would probably go back and redesign because you really can't see the pygmy hippos in there half the time. This is one of the, like, this is what I still didn't know, like, jack squat about designing, zoo enclosures and zoo habitats. To be fair, I still really don't. I still just kind of am like, oh, okay, I see what Eben is doing over there, or I see what, you know, someone else who definitely knows what the hell they're doing in this game is doing. I'll do that. Zoos are shut down at nighttime anyways. Yeah, that was kind of my thinking, is that, you know, most of the time they're shut down anyways. Gorilla Trail, one of the first themed sections that I did in the zoo. One of the first time you used the aviaries and everything. Nice. Nice. Dude, you missed the chicken. You did miss the chicken puns. We had some good Star Wars chicken puns going on there. Hey, Bold. What's going on there? End of an era. Yep. No, last Thornton Hills Zoo stream, but we'll have a Thornton Hills Zoo tour video out hopefully this weekend, and then that be it, everyone. That be the end of it. Oh, you know what? I already know a section right here that I have to complete. I never came back here. Actually, right here. Just this whole area. So, first thing on the docket, number 1, lemur area in Gorilla Trail. Yep, because I just have put this off for about a year. About a year. Got accepted for a new job, which is amazing. Then went to the doctor for what I thought was a minor issue, and it turns out you got the shingles. Oh, dang, that sucks. So, half good job? Half yay? Oh, I even did the shell for this whole thing too. Okay, so I need to do the interior as well. Damn it. Parentheses interior as well, you dingus, because you left it for a year. I even called myself a dingus, because how dare I leave this entire interior like this for about a year. Damn it. That's gonna be I'm gonna half-ass the build. It's gonna go really quick, but still kind of sucks that I left all this for me to do when I'm trying to finish the zoo this weekend without too much pain. Yeah, so what is shingles is respiratory, right? Shingles is respiratory. Okay, so at least I did this. I did some of the lemur interior. Hey, that's actually not too bad. I dig on that. It's just a lot of the guest area. Not sure. We can probably close that up. Oh, that's right. We made this little tunnel going back and forth between it, and they totally use it whenever the lemurs are not boxed up. Yeah, that's right. And then we have this little pocket here where they can like sit up top. Okay, there's actually a good little base to go off of here. Probably won't take too long. Probably won't take too long. Some of this needs to get done up there. I think these 2 doors, one's stairs and one's... Actually, I don't know why. One's a ramp and then the other stairs. Yeah, that's what I was doing. So yeah, so all this interior needs to get done there. Okay. Sounds good. The pain meds are kicking in, so you're good. Nice. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this was the first thing. This was the very first project. I've only done 1 zoo, essentially, in Thornton Hills Zoo. Yeah, Thornton Hills Zoo has been... I mean, I've done little one-off projects here and there, but Thornton Hills Zoo is it. And I made that kind of a note to myself to not pull a Planet Coaster, because I have projects in Planet Coaster like Coal Creek Park and I guess to an extent Lunawood that are just not done and probably never going to get done. You know, I'm not going to be jumping back into Planet Coaster anytime soon, so that's not really on the docket. So yeah, I didn't want to do that with, there we go. I didn't want to do that with Planet Zoo, so I made sure to just have one major zoo going at all times and then do little projects here and there. It's growing quickly. I know. Right now I just have the one thing on there. It's just that one big interior. I'm definitely skipping some stuff, but... Oh, and here is where actually really... I remember doing this idea and it turned out really well. We can actually do this a lot better now with billboards, but this was my first attempt at like a bat cave. I thought this turned out kind of neato speedo. See like the little bat holes back there where they can kind of hang out. Don't have any bats back there. I think this was before ZZ and Drock and then we're making their implied animals. But yeah, all the purples and like make it really dark in here and stuff. But yeah, now with the billboards come in here, you can make some awesome looking stuff with it. But yeah, this is like nice little bat cave area. Na 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 na. Batman! Batman! Oh, no! Don't do that! Planet Zoo, don't put me on top of the... I need to put a door there. 2. Put a door in Bat Cave. Okay, so there's 2 points we have. Hey, what's up, Dan? Crowny? Good to see a spoopy, yeah. It's spoopy. A bat enclosure, but a bat cave sounds so much more like Batman. And I love Batman. Hey, we got a floater. We got a stage 2 floater, everyone. There we go. Fix the floater. Here, you get a really good look at the gorilla family here. Nice. Oh, look, you're actually doing an interaction there. I like never take time to look at the animals, and I want to like kind of make that a point in the next series to actually like enjoy looking at the animals because they actually act really cool. What's up, George? Bye, George. That's George, everyone. Hey, what's up, Totter? Thanks for coming in there. Went over here. Like, yeah, I could do some more. Yeah, more interior here. Gorilla holding interior. I'll know what that means. That's not gonna take too long. This whole section right here, I really kind of half-assed it. I kind of really half-assed it there. Shout out to Ricey. Awesome Ricey maps and stuff there. That interior for the gorillas is fine. I could definitely probably put in... You know what we could put in maybe that would look really good? Because I did my own climbing structures, you can tell. Because they look like horse manure. Can I get in there? I can. Let's switch these out for Wyatt's. Wyatt Andrews has made some really, really, really good gorilla or just primate climbing structures. I think it'll fit right on in here perfectly. Oh no, leave that there because I think they use that to climb up. No, they use that. Never mind. So if we go to blueprints, we're gonna pause the game because my game is just so angry right now that it's like on. Climbing. There they are. Might have to boop out a Tegid cam for this, and that's fine. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to boop out a Tegid cam for this. Boop, boop. Do-do-do-do. Hey, Becca. Let's go over to the only plot left in the zoo that's open right now. Everywhere else is pretty well spoken for, so let's see what we can use. Yeah, so there's some good stuff there. Some good stuff here. I think we'll use the first batch. And maybe use Just like a, oops, a little section of this one right here. So yeah, some stuff, like I said, we can kind of just real quick, one off, just do like this, and putting in like benches and bins and stuff like that. But other things like interiors, like hold on, need to do an interior, I'll do that on my own, just real quick kind of thing. For sugar, nice, Primal. Yep, where were we? We only made it right there. No, not right there. This building. We made it through this building. Let's see if this fits. If not, we can kind of edit it a little bit. They are really good, right? Yeah, definitely check these out from Wyatt Andrews there. I feel like I'm going to be mentioning Wyatt Andrews a lot today, so just check out Wyatt Andrews' workshop, just period. There's some people that, you know, it's just like, oh, what should I check out from them? Just their workshop, essentially. We'll get it real close so they can hopefully climb up into the little area right here. Sometimes they do. It's really cool. They'll climb right into the, right up to this little landing right there. It's real nice. The AI is quite interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. All right, that looks good. And we actually have a staff member right here, Dante. Cool. All right, so that works for that. Let's go ahead and move on forward there. Hey, Pedro. Put a door. I know, that's actually a good point, isn't it? That's a really good point, Todd. Yeah, clicking the door button was too hard. That's fair. It's basically what my brain decides to do right now. It's like, another thing is like, yeah, sure. Cool, so exit out here. Hey, Linda. You get lost all the time. It is, when you're down in Tejidcam, it's real easy to get lost here. We'll boop up here. That's our little restaurant and restroom, restaurant little area here. More modern building. And with a facade thrown on it. I don't think I did any interiors. No, it doesn't need an interior either. Well, no. Fuck that. Just don't get that interior out of your head. Because guys can't technically walk over here. Oh, don't get me on the roof. No, no, I can't. Can I get back in? Come on. Do it. Yes. Okay. If you've ever messed around with Tejidcam a lot, you know that it can be a to mess with. But anyways, that all looks good. That all looks good. Let's go back over this way. Maybe use like a sign here to like signify that there's stuff over here. Nah. One end of the ladder is floating, you think. Ladder. I didn't even see a ladder. I'm gonna go back though. Oh, in the gorilla trail? Gotcha. Let's check it out. You know what? I can put up a wall right here too. Hey, Kylie, welcome in. We are just doing some final little final walkthrough of Thornton Hills Zoo here, just adding in a little bit of notes before. Oh, good thing that YouTube transitioned over to the Planet Coaster soundtrack automatically. That could have been really bad. Yeah, just some final little notes for Thornton Hills Zoo before we wrap it up there. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Aaron, how we doing, buddy? Welcome on in. Again. Welcome in again. Now, do I have a path that's... What's going on here? There we go. Do I have... Am I in Tejidcam? Oh, I'm in Tejidcam, that's why. I'm going to get out of Tejidcam. Because I'm going to keep booping back and forth with... We'll just walk in Tejidcam height, essentially. Yeah, so that we'll be able to see past that way. Doesn't matter. Cool. So that's all blocked in. Let's move on forward there. What's up, Lion Rider? I know, right? Yeah, Planet Coaster music does make me feel all happy. Just makes you feel good, right? Okay, back over this way. I'm pretty sure this is all done up real nice. I spent a lot of time on stuff over here. Come in here. Had a first little bit of aquariums that I messed around with. What fencing is it? It is the New World mural fencing. Yeah, New World mural. It is fantastic. It's been in the game since beta. It's recolorable wood, so it's French. It's French kiss. All right, that looks good. Yeah, again, I'm gonna fly through this area. I'm pretty sure this is all really good. Birdhouse that's up on the workshop there. One of the first bird aviaries that I made there. I think these are floating. We got some floaters. We got some floaters there. Oh, you know what? I realized I never went back over to the gorilla house to check on the floating, whatever that Mrs. Smarty pointed out. We'll go back over there. Maybe some more benches through here. Oh, you know what I think I did? Yeah, I hid them inside the rocks so people will sit on the rocks. Cool, cool, cool. Let's head back over here. Sorry about the shaky camera movements. I just know that Thornton Hill Zoo is big, so I am kind of like speeding through it at the moment. So there's gonna be a lot to look through and kind of change and everything. No, that looks good. So you were talking about something else, Mrs. Smarty. Got vaxxed, messaged me about spotlighting me, and hey, nice. That's got all good news all around. That's good news all around. Hell yeah. Cool. All right, let's head over this way. So you're gonna be the second creator that I know that the zoo has featured them for their recreation. Man, I should really get on the the Brookfield Zoo recreation. I'd love to get some behind the scenes stuff and feature with them. Here's our mandrills. Looking good. Hanging out. Climbing structure is fine. You know, it's dink and fickle. It's fine. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, Gek. What's over here? Is this backstage that I didn't fill in? I don't remember doing this at all. Huh. Let me put a fence up right here. Let's see here. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually gonna go steal from Wyatt. Now, is it stealing if he built it inside my zoo? it's like borrowing from the zoo itself, so it's not really stealing, right? There we go. I knew he made these really cool fences or gates. Where were we? We were over here. Yes, for free. We were just watching bedtime stories with Adam Sandler. I can't remember how long ago that movie came out, but it's just the one part in there that what does he say? He says, and I get a new Ferrari for free. And he's just like some high-pitched squeal-like noise. It cracks me up every single time. And that one line has just been stuck in my head now for like 3 or 4 days straight. Do I get a new Ferrari for free? Cool. Hey, random goat. You know what? Yeah, the hot penguins. The penguins that like a little bit warmer climate. Nice. Well, yeah, I can actually put them inside that one habitat that I built like a year ago for the first implied exhibits that I made. Cool. Let's head into Africa. Oh no! First, let's go see some dinosaurs. Let's go see some dinosaurs here. Exactly, Primal. Yeah, I'm glad that at least one other person enjoys that movie because of that. It's just, I don't know what it is. Just the way that he says "for free" like just cracks me up every time I hear it. Whoops. So here's our kind of dilapidated, not great looking dinosaur trail that's been here since, you know, probably like the late 70s, maybe early 80s kind of thing. And at least in Brookfield Zoo, and like that's what a lot of my inspiration comes from, because that's, you know, pretty much the only zoo that only big zoo that I've really been to. They've had like every year during kind of like, I think fall time, they always have like dinosaurs alive or something like that. And it's been going on for like 20, 30 years. And like half the dinosaurs look like they're like falling apart, or they're just like all the colors fading from them, or just, you know, they don't look great. So that's kind of the what I was trying to portray through here. I took all the colors and just really backed them off. Which animal do you miss in this zoo that we don't have in game that you'd like to have? That we don't officially have in game would be the black rhino. For the Africa section especially. I know that we have it modded in now, but I completed the Africa section like a few months ago. But yeah, it would have been great to put the black rhino into the Africa section. Other than that, and the American black bear. Which both animals are now standalone species mods that you could put into Thornton Hills Zoo, but we're not going to do that. It's too far done. But yeah, those two would have been really good to put in. Yeah, dinosaurs alive, but like not now alive. No, even they're alive because they're like animatronics, and you know the little bit of movement that they do, the hearing the mechanical noises really sells them being alive. So, and here's the portrait of like, oh, that. I remember, I think someone toured the zoo or they commented on like when I used to upload Thornton Hills Zoo a little bit ago. They're like, hey, I fixed that eye that you accidentally misplaced on the Stegosaurus or whatever. I'm like, no, that was actually on purpose, but I'm glad that you fixed it. I'm sure the zoo appreciates it. And then we have a little bit of what do you call these, like crustacean wall or something like that. So there you are. All right, so dinosaurs alive looks pretty good. Is that what I named it too? No, Dino Trail. Dino Trail looks pretty good there. Hey Sebastian, how are you doing? Let's head over to the savanna, the Simply Savannah banana. We should be getting rhino. Yeah, yep. A little bit too little too late though, because I know some people have said like, oh hey, you can come back into Thornton Hills Zoo. No, it's you gotta hit the done button, right? Even if they add in stuff that I'd love to add in, you gotta hit the done button at some point. Gotta hit the done. So the next zoo, right? The next project, we will get some awesome stuff in, all the modded animals and all that kind of fun stuff there. So there's no seating I'm noticing in here, but that's kind of okay. See, there's the little things I need to. What is this? Oh, okay. But that's okay. It's kind of a too much of a cramped area over here to put in proper seating like that. Oh, and you know what else? That's right. I opened all this up here, and I even built the show building for it. Did I ever put a restaurant in here? I did. Okay, so I made this a restaurant. I don't have any signs or anything, so that's definitely something I want to do off stream. So what is this? Savannah restaurant facade needs work. There we go. When there will be more Planet Zoo podcasts with STN? Oh, some more take two? That's a good question. Yeah, we'll have to get another one going here soon. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's been a little bit of time, hasn't it? And there's been some Planet Zoo news. Well, we were gonna do one a little bit ago when there was the news of like the leak breaking and stuff, but it didn't feel right. We wanted to wait for Frontier to say something and let people who found the leak and everything say something. I don't know, the news is already out there, so it's already kind of passed. But yeah, whenever there's some more, Planet Zoo news or whatever, maybe we'll do one now that I'm starting a new project and Estian just started a new project. Maybe we can both give our insights into like kind of starting a new project. Essentially, now that it's fine, we're done. Exactly. 100%. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Lion Rider Leaf, myself, and Estian are supposed to actually do a podcast on modding and how far modding has come. So yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Number 5, the Savannah gift shop. That's right, I'm remembering all this now that I have a lot to do over in Savannah, actually. Dang it, y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna get this done by the weekend. Hey, shout out to Eben, by the way. I got this kind of started, but man, is it a mess. And I think there's a door here. Yeah, there's supposed to be a door here that leads up into like something else, and then it boops you out here. And now we're in the upper deck, an upper decker, one might say, of the elephant enclosure. Actually, this turned out really cool. Shout out to Pastru for elevation changes in Thornton Hills Zoo finally. Hey folks, turns out elevation changes in your zoos make them way more interesting. Was there a real leak? Okay, so the official stance from Frontier as of now is that yes, they found files that hinted at a African expansion of some sort, But Frontier's official stance is that don't look too much into it. So take that for what it is. And that's what I'm going to report. You know, that's what I'm going to tell everyone. That, yeah, just that, Eben. Yeah, I didn't see Eben's thing until then. Yeah, so they're basically just like whatever and don't look into it. Because it could be anything. I like this this hyena habitat I made here. This actually turned out pretty well. I'm actually like kind of stoked on that. Cool. Elevation changes for the win. And then we had this really tight little area where I started to mess with 2 and 3 meter paths a lot. And then you get this really cool little overhead view here of the elephant enclosure. I'm seeing right now we need a lot more benches over here. Definitely need a lot more benches over here, so we can do that now. What bench have we been using? Ah, okay. I guess that's okay. Maybe sneak one like right here. Hey, Haku. Exactly what I said, but modding community basically all agrees it means we don't care. Yeah, I think it just means that they're like, yeah, you know, it happened, but they're not gonna crack skulls because of it or shut down modding like a bunch of people were saying. Which, if never mind, we'll probably get some more benches throughout here, maybe right through the middle of it. I don't really like this bench though. I think we could switch the bench to like a more rustic type. Now that's one thing that'd be cool. I don't know if modders can do this, but can y'all make in-game benches to be used by guests? Actually, I guess I don't really care because half the time my zoos end up not having guests in them, and I know that y'all can make prop benches, but it'd be cool if they had more of a rustic type. I guess the aquatic bench is kind of that, but like the stone underneath of it. So it's almost like this bench, but just not with like the raw iron on the side, because you can kind of change the color of this one to be a little bit more rustic, you know, with the wood tone, but just that black with it, or the like, yeah, raw iron is it's too much. And then this one, this would be great if we could change the color of it. If we could kind of tone down the like straight up orange juice look of this bench, that'd be great. The music very silent for a sec. Yeah, sometimes when it switches back and forth, it can kind of dim down a little bit. Oh, you can. You're making the Africa pack. Give me an idea for a bench to make for it. Yeah, just, you know what would be kind of cool is, you know that stick kind of fence that you're making? Like the brush stick kind of fence? Maybe do that in like a bench form. Or, honestly, and I'm all for your Africa pack, don't get me wrong, but I can't wait till we get a generic pack. But just give me these benches with flexi color, and I'd just be like, oh. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of really cool stuff in the Africa pack that I'm going to be able to use, like some of the taxidermy stuff and like the couches and that stick fence. But yeah, I cannot wait for just like the generic pack to come out with like dumpsters and water fountains and, you know, this, that, and the other thing. European 2 is your favorite. Oh, this one? That's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's still like, just for the section that I'm in, because actually overall, because you can change this color, but yeah, you can. That has a nice weathered look to it as well. It has a really cool weathered look to it. Yeah, that's not a bad one too. Real quick, if you want, don't worry about it. It's, you know, it's again, one of those things that it's fine, because I'm not going to add it into Thornton Hills Zoo anyways, so it's fine, we're done. Probably add some fencing or something over here. That's a little sketch, especially for the cheetah habitat being right there. So yeah, why don't we put up some fencing right here? You know, it'd go great right here is Lion Rider's custom fencing. But we'll make our own. We'll make our own out of the in-game whatever it's called. I can never remember the name of these twigs that I'm trying to find. I should just favorite them. It's either under prop. There it is. Oh, I do have them favorited. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. It's like I was prepared. Generic flexi color pack of just cool zoo stuff. Yeah, just cool zoo stuff, right? I know it's always hard, like when people are like, what do you want in like a generic pack? It's always like everyone will usually have like a different answer, but I think we could all agree on like just generic, like, yeah, again, like dumpsters, water fountains, maybe like backstage gates, strollers, cash registers. You know what I mean? Just go down the list of just stuff when you look in Google Maps that you're like, oh yeah, oh okay, you know, just regular everyday crap. Plushies. Have a good one, Crowny. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Speaking of Crowny, and it always makes me think of Prehistoric Kingdom because I'm pretty sure that's where Crowny found us. Hopefully we get some more Prehistoric Kingdom news soon. A lot of us had heard early April was when we were supposed to hear about Prehistoric Kingdom beta news, and it's now not early April. So I hope we hear something soon because I'm itching to play some Prehistoric Kingdom, but I want to wait. The ideas I have, I should just kind of wait to see what comes out with beta and stuff. More prop modders out there to help me with the demand. You should get in contact with some of the people from Planet Coaster who were doing Team TK that switched over to Planet Zoo. I don't have a list on me of like people that, well actually Idro, but he didn't make the switch. Yeah, see that's the thing is a lot of people didn't make the switch from Planet Coaster to Planet Zoo. They just tried to make Planet Coaster cool or cooler looking. I need a Frank. Frank! We need an African Frank. We need the Frank from Africa. With that complexion, I guess South Africa. There you go. There you go. There's Lion Rider's upcoming Africa fence, essentially. Just his is going to be one piece, and this is 13. Yeah, right, Todd? I know, right? How dare you not appreciate these brightly overcolored things that you can't change the color of? Cough South America back. That's such a shame, too, because there's so many really cool... like, there's some really cool usable things in South America, like the recolorable stone pieces. For interiors, there's some nice paintings and murals and statues. But, like, the benches and bins, you could never use them unless you're making a South America section, because they're just so over the top. Just so over the top that it's just like, when am I going to be able to use this? Oh shoot, I deleted that again, didn't I? Oh no, I did. Ah, there it is. I'm doing something that's taking a little bit of time here. What the heck? Actually, it's only because this is going a little bit quicker than I thought. I really thought that today could be like a super duper long stream, but then I started thinking about like, well, I don't need to check on, you know, X, Y, and Z because it was done by a different creator that I had come in, so I don't really need to check their stuff. And there's certain parts of the zoo that are newer that I know for sure that I've been in lately and stuff, so I know they're done. So this isn't going to take nearly as long as I was kind of initially anticipating. Oh my gosh, Lion Rider, that would be amazing, actually. Actually, you know, I don't know. It's one of those things where I kind of really like Gomez's Frank. You know, there's a bit of character to having Frank in the zoo, or going to Blueprints and searching for Frank. Because I mean, it's essentially become part of the, you know, Planet Zoo zeitgeist or whatever, the community of Frank. You know, if you yell Frank, most people are going to kind of know what you're talking about. I think, at least. I just think that Gomez's has so much character to it. And it's just the backstory of it, right? The fact that we didn't get a Frank, so a community member made the Frank from Planet Coaster in the game. So many items used just one time and then never again. Yeah, because they're very over-themed, right? Yeah, they're just a little bit too themed. So when you're building for that theme, 100%, you know, they're great. Most of the time. I'd even argue, like, the South America stuff, that there's a lot of it that you can't use in the South America section if you're building, like, a more realistic kind of South America zoo or section in a zoo. So, yeah. Yeah. My murals kind of are obsolete because of billboards, and I agree. I just wanted to use up those slots because it was easy. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not, you know, downplaying them or anything, because it's still awesome to kind of get that stuff. Oh, dang, the barrier is going to be a little bit wonky. I was going to just put a quick chain link fence. Yes, I know that there's a Lion Rider mod out there for a chain link fence. I'm not putting standalone mods in Thornton Hills Zoo, though. So we'll just kind of do it a different way. But Yeah, it's not like they're never gonna get used. It's just one of those things where it's like, the billboards, just upload the billboard image of it, so. An in-game Frank. Let's see, let's put up the mural. Yeah, because I even think that way about these. Like, remember how stoked we were to get these murals? The only reason why we were all excited to get these murals is because we didn't have billboards. If we had billboards, well, now that we do have billboards, in my opinion, like, what Frontier should do is just give us this image. Because, like, you would almost never need to put this down now. I mean, it's kind of easier because you don't have to mess with the images and all that kind of stuff and uploading if you don't want to mess with custom images and all that. But yeah, in my opinion, like, yeah, we were all stoked about that only because we didn't have billboards. Now that we have them, it's like, if Frontier were to give us that again for like the Africa pack, like give us a mural like Lion Rider's working on, it'd just be like, it's cool, but like we already have billboards, so like, why? I'm good, just give me the image and I'll put it on a billboard. What zoo do you love to visit but you're not sure you ever will? Singapore Zoo. Singapore Zoo and Chester Zoo are both way up there on my list of zoos I would love to visit. Oh, that sucks because you're just destroying that view. I kind of feel like they might have to do this though. Like it's gonna destroy the view. Well, they wouldn't use this. They'd use like a chain link fence. Son of a bee sting. Am I gonna come back through here and screw it? It's fine. Moving on. that's where I'm ending that. Screw it, it's fine, moving on. Hi, Jeffrey the giraffe. There's also, because you have window and door variants you can't do with billboard. Yeah, that'd be cool if you could do that with the billboards. They should just give us a wall set that are billboards. You know what I mean? I think that'd be cool. The murals feel like they have more texture than billboard. Well, yeah, they're gonna be a little bit higher quality. Well, no, it depends on. It just kind of depends on the image that you get. It kind of depends on the image because there's some stuff like the images from Bold that Bold made for Thornton Hills Zoo look so good, and then there's others that are not compressed right or they just aren't that high quality of an image or whatever that kind of look like shit. So yeah, I can see it both ways. Yeah, exactly, Bold. Yep. Hey, Isel. Dude, if you can make custom billboard mods, you should, yeah, that would be, could you imagine, Lion Rider, and I guess everyone else? Like if we had a door-shaped billboard that you could funk with? So yeah, if you could just take the current in-game walls and then put them as billboards? Oh! Is they're shiny? They're a little bit shiny. They got a little bit of a shine to them, and you gotta make sure not to use the lit ones and stuff too. I always get confused and sometimes use the lit ones and not lit ones and stuff. Oops, not that one. You'll go to the Australian. Oh, is that the Steve Irwin Zoo, right? Yeah, that'd be cool too. That'd be really cool. I'd love to go to the Columbus Zoo. That's not out of reach though, so that's why I didn't say that one, but the Columbus Zoo is way up there. So is the Dorley Zoo, right? The Omaha Zoo is like the Dorley Zoo. That's way up there, but those are very much so in the realm of I can go visit those. They're not that far away from me. Oh yeah, I didn't do like any benches over here. All right, out of attention cam. Moving into putting benches down cam. Let me check, says the modder real quick. See, that's why I love it whenever we can get like Lion Rider or Leaf or anyone just kind of hanging out on stream, because 9 times out of 10 we usually come up with just some random kind of fun little ideas or whatever. Oh, we put a game. Oh, what a good idea. I didn't even realize he did this. So before this little thoroughfare right through here was a guest path. Yeah, and he turned it all into backstage. What a good idea. That's a really good idea, actually. Definitely seems doable. Oh, you want a billboard banner? I do too. If we can get different size billboard banners and signs and everything. Hey, can you guys make scaling in Planet Zoo? Hey, modders, no big ask or anything, but could you like just get scaling in Planet Zoo? I don't know. It might be a cool feature to add. Somewhere Hendrick's ears have perked up and he has a nosebleed right now just thinking about it. Let's add in a little guest seating area over here with with the picnic benches and stuff. Could just edit the current existing dubs in game. Yeah, totally. What you guys said. See, now they're gonna start going off into mod lingo and stuff, and I'm gonna sit there and shake my head like, half the time when like, because like myself, Leaf, and Nick and Estian have a little group message that we have, and like if Lion Rider and Leaf kind of get going on an idea, just Estian and I just kind of sit back and go, totally, sure. Because they just start going off into mod lingo. It's like, listen, guys, I've gotten as far as open the Planet Zoo like file, click Win64, OVL data, drag a mod over to it. Done. That just anything else, I have a nosebleed and I pass out, and it's terrible. I can't. Oh, here's the. I kept waiting for a color changer to come up here. I could do the next best thing and just make a bunch of size props some popular. Yeah, and that's what we did in Planet Coaster. Essentially, just everyone started making the the primitive shapes. I cannot stress enough how awesome the primitive shapes are. It's essentially, I mean, I know you guys mainly know, but for those that don't know, if you find the the eye. So in Planet Coaster, one of the first things that we did was get primitive beams, and they were essentially just straight up beams that were like this size, and then it was like this size, and then they were like really tall, so skinny, thick, all in between, like 16-meter long, just all different beam sizes. It just really opened up a lot of stuff for building. But yeah, more primitive shapes and more beams help out a funk load for building. All right, let's add in some. So hey, Silver Fox, welcome in, buddy. How's your day going? I hope you're having a good week so far. Hey, speaking of making stuff recolorable, while we're at it, these benches here, like the European bench and the Planet Zoo picnic bench especially, if this could get flexi-color with the same texture, that would be so nice. Because I love this picnic bench. Just the fact that you can't flexi-color it. How to make a mod yourselves. I like the blender part of it. I've been watching Leaf's videos and yours on your streams and stuff on how to do how to do blender and all that kind of fun stuff. That looks really cool. All the coding and stuff, well, that's why we have Leaf, right? Yeah, I think Leaf said it earlier. He's like, yeah, I'm the coding man, and Nick's the animal man or whatever. It's like, why don't we just keep you as the coding person forever? Does this fit in? It's close. Actually, no, that's good. I want to make it a thick foliage there. Modeling when making mods, but I'm terrible at texturing. I wish we could just skip that part. Oh no! So you gotta get a buddy. That's where Lion Rider and Leaf are a good tag team duo there. They are, they're a good duo. One of them specializes in another that the other's not good in there. Let's put a path here so we can get some benches over here as well. Make a list right now, and you'll do a mini pack. Oh my gosh. All right, everyone, I'm gonna need your help on this. What's our mini pack? What's the BeyondDrewTV mini pack? So I've been talking about the FlexiColor benches. I think that's what we got so far. The Planet Zoo picnic bench FlexiColor would be awesome. So that's like the first one that I'm noticing. The benches, the Planet Zoo bench FlexiColor would be French Kiss. Now, just because I should know, just because you do suggest something, doesn't mean that Lion Rider or Leaf will do it. It's just they're gonna get some good ideas here from the community. And you guys are the ones that were built, or that they are. I don't want to say we, that they are building this for. So may as well get y'all's input there. Is Linda out of here? Gotta go, unfortunately, but we'll be back. Have a nice. Hey, Linda, thanks for hanging out as always, buddy. We'll talk at you later. Road signs. Ooh. I'm still gonna say, and I know it's probably a lame-o answer that, especially for people who didn't play Planet Coaster Team TK, I think we're good over here. I'm gonna go with primitive pieces. Let me show you real quick, just in case y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking. I'm just gonna show you because I forgot I have Planet Coaster. I'll just go on over there and type it in and show you in 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna go with primitive pieces though. Here we go. Ready? Field trip time, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Ah! So these are so good. These beams and the filling out the collection of the primitive shapes as well, because then you can get really, really intricate small stuff like this. Real teeny tiny intricate stuff like that. So yeah, again, these were real high demand when they came out. So that is another big suggestion from me, myself, and I. Field trip. Cool. All right, let's head out of. Are we done with the savanna? No, we're not. Not even a little bit. Let's head over this way through that little structure. I don't know what that structure is, but it's there. Go along the elephant trail here. Some of these rocks. There we go. Do a little bit of blending here. Blending in not blender. You could tell this is when the aquatic pack came out. Flexicolor everything! Road signs, dodos, drinking fountains. Let's see. Great Wolf Lodge. Ooh, yeah. Just a few little props that can make Flexicolor quick. Yeah. Yeah, those two right off the top of my head would be kind of cool to make Flexicolor, I think. I feel like there was another piece that we were just messing with the other day on stream that I was like, dang, if only this was Flexicolor. No, it wasn't that. Hey, thanks for likes on the Instagram and Twitters there, everyone. Appreciate that. Always helps spread the social media influence. Pretty much everything I have favored is going to be Flexicolor or useful in some way. Oh, you know what would be cool is the wood palettes. They were Flexicolor in Planet Coaster, but for some reason they didn't do it in Planet Zoo. The palettes would be awesome. And maybe even a... Actually, no, the sizes are good. A 1 meter and 2 meter are fine. But yeah, the palettes would be cool to get Flexicolored. Oh, the doors. Okay, doors. I like where you're going with this, Bold. Yeah, what is it? This door? This is such a useful door, except... Yeah, the frame around it doesn't change color. Yeah, so Planet Zoo single door 02 would be cool. Does it do the same thing with this too? Like, if you could add on more Flexicolor stuff too, like for example, if we could Flexicolor like, yeah, the frame. So the frame for both of them would be awesome. If you could Flexicolor this door, Planet Zoo single door 01. That could be really cool too, to change the blue to something else. Love that. Indian bricks. Indian bricks. That's something I haven't even thought. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah! These mother suckers. Dude, I love the texture on this. Could you imagine if you could recolor this to be like a concrete color? Yeah, like all of this, the entire Indian pack is primed to be flexied. Yeah, the tiny ones too. Yeah, I got you, buddy. I got you. These are just prime. Oh, look at that. I love that texture. Leaves and bushes. Ooh, I don't know about that. That's a good question. Could we Flexicolor foliage in the game? Because I've always said if we could Flexicolor foliage, you'd really only need to give like a handful of base like plants and trees or whatever, and then and then just recolor them. This section I know is going to be pretty well good for touch-ups. Ooh, no, not right there. It's not, though. Me. This section's good. I don't need to do anything to it. Me, 0.5 seconds later. Oh, except for that. Except for that. Doors, benches, and pallets, and then I'll see about expanding out later on. Sounds good. Yeah, you got a nice little bit to go off of there, don't you? Have a little bit to go off of there. There's the fence. We'll just use this fence. So cool. Thanks everyone for giving suggestions. Again, that's always helpful for the modders to kind of get an idea. The pulse of the community, I guess, you know? Sure, I can say, you know, what I want, but, you know, I'm just one dude. I'm just one dude kind of thing. So, there's really just a handful of modders and all that. So, yeah, we'll just kind of try and help them all we can get some really cool stuff out. There's some flowers that you can flexi-color. Yeah, there's some flowers in game already you can flexi-color for sure. But it would be really cool if you could take trees and flexi-color them. Where could he be? Bum, 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 bum. This is the George Costanza song. I'll stand by that forever. There we go. They made the rest of the concrete flexi-color except for the pillars. Yeah, some of the choices, you know, of what to flexi-color and what they don't flexi-color, I never understand. Never. It's just like, just do it. You know, just make everything flexi-color. Don't even give the option to not flexi-color something in one of these games. Just always assume that everyone's going to want to recolor it. Yes, even the things that, you know, the artists spend countless hours making it look really, really good. But yeah, that's fine, but it'd be even better if I could change the color of it. Hey, Stacy. How we doing? I know the water jets are flexible. Yeah, they updated that with the recent update, didn't they? Yeah, you can add in, you can change the water color of the water jets. That's really cool. That's really cool. There we go. I feel you, Leaf. Any benches over here? No, I kind of stopped doing the bench thing. Little animal, or yeah, animal keeper talk thingy, educator talk there. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, and it's something that, you know, I didn't even think that they would change, but someone pointed it out. I think the day of the update when we were streaming, and they noticed that. I was like, no frickin' way. What a clever idea. That's a little lift up there. Yeah, Harry, you know, it's one of those things, buddy. It's just one of those things. Yeah, bold. Yep. So yeah, if you go into your facilities, or no, I'm sorry, the construction special effects fountain, and you want to have a blood red, if you want to have blood pouring up out of the middle of your zoo there, you can make it look like Freddy Krueger's having a frickin' heyday, you know, in your zoo kind of thing, and just killing everyone. Oh, yeah, whatever. I think we're going to continue. No, there's a little bit of an elevation shift right there. I think we might need a fence right here. Something is telling me. Oh, that's why. It's a bummer to mess with. Didn't know that? Oh, cool. Hopefully some more people found that out. Because yeah, I think that's really, I think it's really useful. Yeah, Nightmare on Drew Street, that's right. Every night. Wow. Creepo. All right, everyone, I'm going to do this no Frank. Actually, I'm going to assume that that fence was made to Frank height, and we'll just move on from there. You shut up, Bessie. Did y'all hear that elephant just scream at us right now? Hey, could you mod in where if I have a group selected like this with multi-select and I hit R, we go into group edit? They had that in Planet Coaster, but it just hasn't really made its way into Planet Zoo for whatever reason. But yeah, it's just always been a big annoyance of mine. If you multi-select something like that and like that and like that, you used to be able to hit R and it would jump into like a edit mode. And you probably can't edit or mod that in, but it's just one of those things. It's like, dang. Why'd y'all change that? Put it back to normal. Whatever normal is. I guess Planet Coaster is not normal now. We went from thinking Planet Coaster, or yeah, having the mindset that Planet Coaster controls everything were the normal. Now I'm very used to the way Planet Zoo does it. Flow is a lot better than Planet Coaster. Oh, Christina, for your Lord of the Rings build or your Hobbit build? Absolutely, you can. That's a great idea. Do I have any benches over here? I have like no benches over here. Son of a bee sting. This would probably be where I would hang out most of the day. Either there or across at the restaurant. And I'd try and get one of these seats. Except I think these would be members only seats. And even then it'd be like maybe like a bidding thing to get like a yearly membership, like special membership where you could sit on the elephant patio. Because I mean, come on. That would just be sick. The benching, yes, I know, that's pretty much what today's stream is going to be. And that's why I decided I almost didn't stream today because I was just gonna kind of do this off stream, but this is the perfect stream material. It's literally just busy work. Aha! I found one. I was just thinking like, dang, we haven't seen a Frank this entire time, but there we go. Frank count at 1. A wild Frank has been spotted. Yeah, we have to note down how many wild Franks we spot throughout the day here. There's one for sure that we'll spot that's purposeful, but all the other ones, if we see them, they are not purposeful at all. The other was vodka leaking from the... Yeah, you had Russian hobbits. I must take the ring. In Russia, a ring takes you. Also, if you think this is overboard with the benches, it's not. It's really not. After visiting like just different theme parks and zoos and everything, there's just so many like benches and just stuff everywhere. Shoot, why did I leave so many open spots for guests to swan dive into enclosures? Heckaroon. The Frank Strike, yeah. Frank Watch. Nightline. Tensions down here are boiling over as the citizens of Thornton Hills Zoo eagerly await, trying to see if Frank is still out there in the wild, or if it's only domesticated Franks. Back to you, Johnny. Thanks for the report there, Chris Stapleton. Isn't that an artist? We'll be bringing you live updates during Frank Watch 2021. In Soviet Russia, Frank scale U. Panda Watch. I want to watch Anchorman again. I haven't watched Anchorman in a few years. I think it's because the last time that I watched Anchorman, it was with a group of friends, and like we kind of decided like we need to kind of like wait to watch Anchorman again for a little bit. It just didn't hit the same way. It's like, yeah, I think I gotta take a break from it. I think it's been a long enough break. All right, so that looks good. That looks good. Savannah section coming along. Is a country singer. Okay, that's why my subconscious came through there. That was awesome, wasn't it? I don't even listen to country. Oh, I hear a doggo. Hey, was that a pretty good accent? I think it's because my family is like is super Lithuanian. And wasn't Lithuania like part of Soviet Russia? No, right, I'm way off. Or like Lithuania, Estonia, and like Latvia. Those are all kind of like mini Russian countries. I don't know much about Middle European stuff, but someone will correct me there, let me know. We need to put planters right here. Kind of just didn't do anything there. Put the mulch down, but didn't plant anything. Bow, bow, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, I like you. Ooh, ah, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, I know you. Ooh, ah, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, da da da. Chitty chitty bang bang. Yeah, that tree is crooked. I think we're gonna use the Scots pine sapling. They're not even Slavic. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. About that much separation between them. It's part of Russia at one time, like the 18th century. Oh, so it's been a little bit, so it's not even considered a little bit of yeah. Well, TIL. TIL. I've always wanted to go and visit. Kind of go back to the motherland there. Yeah, English and Lithuanian. Those are the two big ones for my family. We have a family crest and all that. If we were to like visit, we can go see our family crest in jolly old UK there. And Lithuania, I don't know if we have any family in Lithuania still. I think we do, but their last name is way different than ours. Because we changed ours dramatically when we came over here. Basically, because no one could understand it. Or like write it down or something like that. I remember my great-grandpa before he passed telling stories about his like grandpa and dad and stuff. Talking about like the old country and all that. We are the crest of Frank, yes. It is I. The family crest of Frank. Did I make these into a building? Ah, not all of it. Once part of the glorious union of the Soviet Socialist Republic. See, that's where the accent came from. It's in my blood. Yeah, doing some of this Wyatt Andrews gardening is what I call it. I guess just kind of modern kind of gardening there. Ever since I saw him do it in the the Sheets Aquarium, I've just been doing this kind of type of gardening. It's almost like minimalist gardening, I guess. I don't even know, but yeah, I've been doing it a lot. Earl, as impressive as it is, English only, buddy. Your British friends think it's weird that you have one? Really? Yeah, no, it turns out Actually, I know a few people that live in the U.S. that, you know, well, some of us are descendants of the Brits there. Older families that have been around for a while. And that's my yeah, on my mom's side. My grandpa's family, they've been, yeah, for a long time. You can check their history back to, not the beginning of the United States or anything, but like, way the hell back. And then there's my dad's side that's like super new. Basically fled here. It's got a goofy look in there. Christine, I didn't know that you were Russian. TIL. I guess we haven't done a region check or a world check. If everyone's comfortable or wants to know, you know, let us know what continent, country, state, province, whatever. Where are we all residing from these days? I kind of know because I have analytics, so I can. I think let's just stick a rock back there. I kind of know because I have analytics, so it kind of shows like where the most people are like viewing and stuff from. But yeah, how about we do a region check there for chat? Illinois checking in. Yeah, exactly, Cyrus. Yeah, new garden that hasn't had a chance to grow. Yes, that's a great way to put it. Yep. Yeah, maybe just like some little grasses sprouting up. Essex! Nice, Harry, yeah. Hello, Denial. Hopefully you come to Reckoning soon. It snowed today. It was 70s a few weeks ago. Oh my gosh, wherever you're at, I'm not going there. We are out of the snow. We are out of the snow completely now. We had flurries over the weekend and that's it. Now we're done. Netherlands! Nice. Moscow! How's the weather in Moscow right now? I don't even know what the weather is like in Russia at this time. Like if they have summers like when we do and stuff like that. Alabama! I actually just read this really cool report on Alabama and their tech boom. I think y'all were talking about that too. A little bit, not too long ago. Was it last week that we were talking about Alabama and its tech boom? But yeah, there was a really cool, I think it was Newsweek. I can't remember the publication. But yeah, a really cool little article about Alabama's recent tech boom and how the stigma, I guess you'd say, around Alabama is kind of changing there. And it was kind of funny at the end of it. And then they talked about Louisiana. And they're like, in Louisiana, it's still Louisiana. Southern California, nice. I have a few buddies that live in Southern California. I've always wanted to visit. The only legitimate Canadian here. Uh-oh, Bold. Bold's gonna take offense to that. Brazil, nice. Porquet, Genevieve? Oh no, it's snowing in Michigan right now? Rip. Ripperoonie. Yeah, we can put some benches. We've Wild Frank spotting. I think this is our second Wild Frank spotting. Ooh, I'm not gonna be able to get a bench across there. That's fine. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. Let's go ahead and say goodbye to the second Wild Frank. Oh no, I totally didn't do any of this. I didn't see any of this there. Hey, what's up, Wyatt? Thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I'll start peppering that around. Are you doing it in billboard form? Like you're gonna send me an image to sprinkle around in a billboard, or are you making like a map like out of in-game images? We have really hot summers this time of year, usually around plus 20 Celsius. But right now it's a cold week. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's getting warmer, right? Welcome back, Aaron. San Antonio. Yeah, it's gonna be a billboard. Okay, cool, because I have the perfect spots for them. Dang, I have to make a decision over here. Let me put that down. Make choice about trader area across from Sun Bear enclosure. So basically, I have an idea here. Someone had a really good idea in comments there. If you're here watching, make yourself known if you want. Someone had a really cool idea to put like a trader spot right here. Like a trader, I don't know what you want to call it, but just a little, not a trader, I mean trader, animal sanctuary. just like a little stop off point where you can kind of come in here, and maybe there'll be a keeper like holding, you know, different animals or talking about different animals, and you can just grab a quick little sit down. But yeah, like a little open air pavilion where animal talks would go on. I thought that was a really, really cool idea. So cool that I just never built it. It was so cool that I just never built it, apparently. So I'm gonna make a choice about that later on there. So much for finishing this weekend. I know, that's why I'm kind of needing to make a choice on that, because I would like to get Thornton Hills Zoo just done by this weekend, so I don't know. We need to add some benches over here. We're gonna skip Wyatt's area. Oh, you want to see the giraffe habitat? So the giraffe habitat is all of this. It's actually a big savanna. This is my idea with that was to rival Columbus Zoo's savanna habitat, because theirs is, I think it's Columbus Zoo's, that has the really, really big wide open spaces or field. But yeah, I wanted it to rival the Columbus Zoo's savanna, because I had a lot of people saying like, wow, that's really big, and like I think that's like too big, and it's like, well, I mean, it might be, yeah, it probably is, but again, I was kind of basing it off of the Columbus Zoo and their ginormous, really, really amazing looking safari that they have. So yeah, this is a big safari. And hey, look, it's Sugar! There's Sugar! I know a lot of people have been waiting to see Sugar. So yeah, it's a shared habitat there. Oh no, we clicked on Sugar and she's like, no, get away! Frank's got weird. Yeah, there you go. He'll trade with you. Elephant's Barbarossa for the next episode. Nice, buddy. Can't wait to watch that. So there is Sugar there. Watch, half the chat's gonna leave now because they're like, okay, we saw Sugar, time to go. Cool, yeah, so that looks good. Again, I'm not gonna check on Wyatt's area because I know that he did what was needed to be done, essentially. So let's skip over this way. If you would like to watch, you know, that episode though, definitely go watch the Wyatt Andrews Expedition Asia. And let's head back out towards the entrance area. And we're gonna start our checks back over here. Cybers and Jake came in at the same time. Everyone get the rumor mill going. Rumor mill spinning. We've got a Sugar. Nice. All right, let's head over this way. I can already tell we need more benches. That's really what a lot of the stuff is. It's just so much benches and bins and yeah. Always great seeing a zookeeper walk through the middle of the pathway with a bucket of feed. Means I did a terrible job somewhere of logistics. What's the Sugar we're talking about? It's cocaine. We're talking about cocaine. So, yep, the zoo animals are fed a very special concoction that gets them real ready for the day. We call it Sugar, as to not tip off the zoo people. We don't want to get them mad. All right, so as we come over here, we're actually in a area that no one's seen yet. This is all brand new. This is brand new, done yesterday and this morning. Exactly, that's why Harry's the head keeper. He's excited to go to work every day. So I found these really cool little Central Park quick eateries. So New York Central Park. But yeah, these really cool little buildings that were sprinkled throughout that had like, yeah, called like quick bites and like little gift shop areas and like little newspaper stands and stuff. So this is not usable, or you can't, I guess won't be able to use this at all, but you know, shout out to Creative Games and some of their awesome backstage stuff. I think I want to do a little bit more here and put up like a menu. So actually, yeah, we're gonna put a menu in quick bites. I might do that in Billboard, or I might do that in custom form. So we have quick bites right there. That goes right around the, thanks Earl. Yeah, they're, I love doing planters there. It goes right around the carousel there that was made by Domez forever ago. And then we have the little information stand here where I did actually put in the information booth. So there you go, two little quick classic type buildings. that are pretty much done. Might want to add in a little bit more stuff. And then as we go this way, this is all new as well. Go around the carousel. Now we're going really into the classic area of the zoo. So you can actually see a little bit of the sneak there of the of the outdoor theater. But took two of the big classic pillars that we had at the other part of the zoo and put them over here. Again, to signify that you're really in the classic older part of the zoo here. This is the big open area that is kind of filled with trees, a lot of desired paths for guests to kind of go through. And then, yeah, here's our outdoor theater that we will be holding events for on during the summertime. You know, so during the summer you'll have the movie nights, everything there. So turn off the lights there, you can kind of see the there you go, a little lit up and everything. So yeah, that was a really fun little idea there. It was either Todd or Harry or someone there that had the idea. I thought it was a really clever idea, and yeah, really fun to put that in there. Or yeah, was it you, Todd? Yeah, movies on the lawn. Yeah, I think that was a really clever idea. Oh, cool. Let's go ahead back this way. Hey, cheers, Kylie. Yeah, fun inspiration to take for your zoos. Here we have the big central fountain. Big central fountain, inspired by the Buckingham Fountain, I believe it is, at Brookfield Zoo. So yeah, there you go. Big old fountain is finished up there. Why not use the video, play the trailer? Because videos take up a lot of space and usage in Planet Zoo, and Thornton Hills Zoo is already too chuggy, basically. So I thought of it, Gek, but yeah, again, it's too big and it made it chug really bad. So over here we have some new animals, and these are all new animals. So if you do download this zoo and you do not have the proper mods, no worries. The animals these will be blank cages except for the peafowl. Hey Clan, how we doing? But yeah, otherwise we have some new mods in here from Leaf. Let's see, Leaf and Persian. So we have the different fowls here. What's this one called? The Vulturine Guinea Fowl. So there's the first one from Leaf. Thanks, Cybris. Yeah. Next up, we have our chickens, and don't forget, if you missed the other day, we have Princess Lay eggs. We also have Kylo hen, Chewbacca, and Luke Sky chicken. And shout out to chat for the amazing recommendations. Those are great. Those are great. Up next, we have our Indian peacock and peafowl there. There we go. And lastly, from, I think this is from Persian here, we have the helmeted guinea fowl there. So so there you go, just a bunch of little birds there. And man, yeah, again, shout out to the modders, because we have three habitats of birds that are from modders and one from Frontier. So I just love seeing all the birds that are starting to come out there. Even if they're, you know, ground birds, it's still fun to put them in, because someone mentioned it before in chat there, that they're just very common zoo animals, right? These are the kind of things that I've been harping on that I'd love to see in Planet Zoo more. Just these little, you know, one-off kind of almost kind of clone-ish birds, but, you know, different type of guinea fowl or different type of peacock, and just all that kind of stuff there. So yeah, there are those. Here you go. Those are modded for the update. No, those are all mods, just like period. Like those are just modded in standalone animals, Earl. So yeah, you can just add those in willy-nilly. You don't have Bok Bok Fett. That's great, Todd. That's great. Yeah, modded 3, Frontier 1. There we go. So then over here, just more stuff like this, just a lot of guest areas with desired paths. I really wanted to harp on the desired paths throughout. Oh, we added a rock wall as well, because we kind of had to block this little section over here entering into the backstage. Just kind of added in a little climbing wall there. Again, more desired paths everywhere with just random benches and areas. Again, this is a big inspiration from the Brookfield Zoo, because in Brookfield Zoo there's a lot of these open tree areas or just kind of forested areas that don't have anything in them and never have. That's why I want to change the terrain paint over here. They've just always been kind of bigger, like promenades. Excuse me, I'm getting stuffed up. I don't know if that's the correct word for it, promenade or not, but just kind of big grassy areas where guests can just kind of go hang out, right? It's not necessarily, I mean, it is part of the zoo, but it's just really, I see people having their lunch there all the time. They'll just sit back, relax for a few hours in the middle of the day. They're all kind of dying though. Shh, Livy, it's okay. You just turn off the welfare and it's all good. We need to put up a gate right here. Those chickens remind me of my IRL. Oh, that's nice. Yes. Heck yeah. I'd love to have some chickens IRL. Let's pause the game there now. Let's see. Where was that gate that I just put up? Right over here. Right? Yes. Right there. Oh, got it. The bird area of the zoo with the birdhouse and all the areas. That's true, Harry. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't actually think of that. Yeah, we have our big birdhouse right there, and then all the different aviaries. And of course, there's a lot of other scattered about smaller aviaries in places. But yeah, there's a good collection of bird over here. Again, thanks so much, everyone, for the likes on Twitter and Instagram. Always does help spread the influence of the channel and stuff. You know, content creator stuff. Boom! Gate. Love it. Some good vibes with the guests. Yeah, I always got a vibe good with the guests there. All right, so that's looking good. That's looking good. We already did all this on stream, right? So we know that's pretty well done. Let's head over to the old... Oh, you know what? I'll show you what I added in over here, too. You're our Barred Rocks, not Rhode Island Reds. Oh, okay. Cheers, Cybers. Yeah, no, it's kind of one of those things where you don't really realize how much work you've put into something until you do like take a back end look at it. And you're like, wow, I wonder if this took a year and a half. I added like a little community garden. I don't know. I found like a blueprint of this that I had laying around, so I just kind of put in a little community garden here that I thought would be cool. I've never seen this in a zoo really, but it just kind of seems like something that a zoo might do, or something that a zoo puts in for 1 year and then butthole guests come in and ruin it, and then they never can have a cool thing again. It's one of the two options, right? So we did that, and then shout out to Haribo for this pathing right here. There's a mulch path underneath of it, so guests can actually walk it. But yeah, I wanted to get another little, I guess, kind of a little education center here with the insect motel and the bird house. I guess those two things kind of correlate together. The birds are going to love it with the insects being right there. But yeah, just a little education center right there. Hey, Mulders. Where can you find the mods? Go on Google Planet Zoo Nexus. Yeah, Todd, exactly what Todd said there. So if you type Planet Zoo Nexus, Earl, or anyone else, that will bring you to the mods there. And they usually have some really good instructions, or there's some good tutorials on the on YouTube from a bunch of really good content creators. But really, really simple to install. Really simple. Over here, it looks like we need some work done. Yeah, we're gonna put up a fence-a-rooney. Get our go away green, live the go away green. You know what would be really cool is, oh, okay. If we could get modders, if y'all are still hanging, these barriers as standalones. Like, oh, I guess we kind of have this already in the corrugated, but I love the texture on this with like the rivets and stuff. The rivets. But yeah, if we could get like this as a standalone thing, maybe this like wood log as like a standalone texture as well. The concrete, I really like the concrete texture on it too. Hey Persian, how you doing, buddy? But anyways, yeah, getting some of those as standalones would be really cool. Oh, this wall too, the gabion, the gabion. That's awesome. Love that. All right, so we're gonna make a little, don't come over here, fence. Have fun, Earl, and anyone else that's getting mods, because they are very, very fun. There are so many of them now. Did y'all see Lion Rider's video over the weekend? There were like 50 plus new mods that have come out since he did his last update video there, and it's just like, my god. And I think 45 of them were done by Leaf. standalone of the props inside of the staff room. Oh, I would love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Yes, like the boxes and bins that we. Yeah, I wonder if they are just kind of hanging out in there, willy-nilly and easy to get for modders and stuff. That's a good idea, Becca. All right, let's make another little seating area. I'm really trying to get in the habit of this. Is just if there's like an open area over here, just adding in like a little mulch or gravel area and putting in picnic benches or seating of any kind. Genevieve, thanks for hanging out as always, my friend. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll talk at you later. Later. Persian, the Birdman himself. That's right. Yeah, the two guinea fowls are in chat with us. You know, those two new guinea fowls that we saw earlier, Leaf and Persian, made both of those. What was the bench I was using? Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's get through here. This is where a map is going to go. So that's why some areas, especially corners, are a little bit barren. But in my head, I have that there's going to be a map going here after Senor Wyatt is finished up there. Did a little work on this building over here. There used to be a big rock structure that was over here with the fake rocks. And it looked okay, but I mainly put it in just because the new aquatic pack had released. I was like, oh, you know, it was like a dog that finally caught up to a car it was chasing. I didn't know what to do with it, kind of thing. So I just spammed the new aquatic rocks all over the place. But good thing we're coming in here because there is some badness we need to get fixed. If we can't, we can't. Good, 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 good. Never know with the terrain and the path so close together what it's going to react like. We go. Now this interior is not great, and I really don't have any plans at the moment to go back and improve it. Yeah, it's a bit lazy, but like, I mean, there's very simple things I could, you know, frame it up. I very much so did this just very bare bone, and I do like this viewing area. You do get some really cool views of the seals here. Maybe I will come back. You know, let me put that down. This is number 8. Seal. Underwater viewing area. All right, so that's 8 things so far. Damn it. All right, let's go over this way. Go back up. You're working at a black-footed ferret? That's teeny tiny. Can you guys resize stuff now? That seems so teeny tiny. And you're probably using the, what, red panda? This is all pretty much done up there too. Do I need... Oh, see, no benches. I keep forgetting benches everywhere I build. Livy, thanks for hanging out as always. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Did you miss the penguins? Nope. We have not gone through the penguin house yet. I almost skipped this section over here too because this was kind of newer. I'm glad I didn't. I thought for sure I would have had a lot of this done up. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it's trying to get the path down there. Okay. I was like, how am I doing that? It's a miracle. Using the otter. Oh, that makes sense because they kind of move like them. Yeah, that makes sense. But again, can you resize things now? The seals remind me of Brookfield Zoo. I took a little bit of inspiration from them. Yeah, definitely Streamcat. 100%. Or Steamcat. I always call you Streamcat, don't I? Yeah, I'm bound to take inspiration from them. Being my home zoo and everything. Oh, you always could? I thought for some reason y'all couldn't do that. Okay, well, monkey funky donkey. I like this view. This is a nice little view there. And then over here, got this little happenstance. Just happened to be able to have this view right here. I like that the Australian area and the aquatic area matched up really well to get this nice view of the kangaroo habitat there. We could always finish this if we wanted to. Reminds me of the aquarium where I worked as a oh really? Oh, copy John, nice. Well, that's pretty high praise then. Thank you so much. Uh-oh, Wild Frank. What is that? Third one? I think that's the third Frank there that we have spotted in the wild. I gotta go back through and put bins too. Let's see here. Giant baby. Yeah, well, I didn't know that they could shrink the adults though. That's what I meant. Yes, thank you, Toddy. Thank you for letting me know that babies are smaller versions of the adults. I just didn't know that they could shrink the adult versions of it there. Ooh, I see why I didn't do many benches over here. Is it the pathing underneath there sucks? How difficult would it be to... What the fuck was I doing over here with the pathing? I think I was drunk. I hope so. Why didn't they just make this a giant square? Well, I'm not gonna go back through and change it now. Let's see. All right, let's go into the penguin house. Hello, penguins. Is that the building, Mike? No, Mike was never able to head into Thornton Hills Zoo, actually. No, he never, we never matched up there. No, this is all me. This is all yours truly there. I got this done in the week or two leading up to the aquatic pack. Frontier gave some of us the pack early. So yeah, that's what this is all from. Oh, you know what? I want to get a bench right up over there, but I made the path weird. Ooh, yeah, I remember the pathing being a frickin' bummer to do over here. That was most of what this build was, so I'm not gonna be able to get that path or the thing over there, am I? Yeah, this looks like I could have done some gridded action to really help myself out there, and I didn't. But that's okay. So we're just gonna kind of skip over it. Yeah, there could be some benches in here and stuff, but pathing is such a bummer to mess with that I don't want to delete it and then find out I can't get it back on later and stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of skip over it. But overall, this looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. This is where you get your photo taken with the zoo's mascot every once in a while, or like a penguin mascot. There's the penguins. All right. Now the one area that I didn't do the interior for because I ran out of room is this. This is supposed to be a restaurant. And yeah, I ran out of time because the aquatic pack came out and then I was moving on after that. I ran out of time and I just kind of didn't know what to do. I guess we could have added on. Yeah, I probably was going to add on like a backstage building here for the restaurant. And, but yeah, I just kind of ran out of room and ran out of time. Uh-oh. Oopsies. I like these dark corridors and then you enter into the animal habitat. Yeah, that's what I was noticing with a lot of houses in zoos is it'll make it real dark in the kind of in between areas, I guess you'd say. Like the pass through areas. And then yeah, it's like big and bright when you go into the animal habitat. All right, but yeah, that's just kind of a implied thing there. So let's go back through here. We're gonna put bins. Binnaroonies. Oh sure, I can get a bin right up by there, but I can't get a bench. Have a good one there, Moljars. Thanks for hanging out. Always do appreciate it. Is that a bin right there? No, that is a log. Cheers, Silver Fox, thanks. You know how it is, we're always our own harshest critics kind of thing. I always, instead of seeing the good, I always see the, oh, I could change that. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that could be better, you know? Then this boops out to the entrance. Back at the entrance here. Cool, so now just to give you a perspective where we wrapped around. We went through this way, we went up to the carousel, went up to Buckingham Fountain area, saw the movie area thingy. Over here is where the garden was. Underwater viewing was right there, the aquatic place there. So cool, moving right along. Thanks, Cyrus. Yeah, it's fun to get stuff built up on stream with y'all too. Get some fun ideas. We'll check it out just because I know everyone really likes it. This is built by Wyatt Andrews, though. Here's the Sheets Aquarium. This might be what Earl was thinking of earlier. But here's the Sheets Aquarium from Wyatt Andrews there. What a fantastic job this is. Head on inside and This is another build where if we had billboards at the time, I bet he would have gone nuts. Hey, Jurassic, what's up, buddy? Or even more nuts than he went. This turned out so good. And then we boop outside. Got the seals. Which I mean, I tried so hard. I might try one last time. One last time to make this an actual in-game barrier and put the seals and penguins too. But it's such a, you know, he built it for an implied habitat, so it's a little bit of a bummer to work with some of the terrain and other things that it's hard to see. But yeah, I might try one last time to get the seals in there. Same thing with the penguins over here. What kind of penguins did he put over here? The Magellanic penguin. We don't have this in game, do we? Or do we? What is this known as otherwise? Because if not, then we can maybe put it in. But the implied ones look really good. It'd be nice to make this a full-on working exhibit, though. But same thing, you know, you got to put in the keeper gate and all these other things that don't really work with the implied exhibit. So there we go. Nice. Let's head back into. Actually, we're gonna head back to the carousel. Where are we at? Oh yeah, there we are. It turned out pretty good. Did it, Harry? You're celebrating a day too late, I think. I think 420 was yesterday, but hey. You keep celebrating, just keep it going, right? Keep the good times rolling. Here's our classic education complex there. I always like how this turned out too. Just because you get some really cool views of the tower, like almost everywhere you go around the zoo. Just about everywhere. Especially if you hit, we go into, you all see that? Yeah, you can. Go into reshade mode here, then it gets really good. I should have had this on the whole time, my bad. I don't have the cool reshade on. Let's head into the Northwoods Adventure, which this was a kind of kids zone education kind of area, I guess. And Northwoods Adventure, here's our play place. Actually, I'm gonna turn that off. It's good for screenshots, but walking around with the greenie, this kind of looks weird. You have our little bear tunnel here. Yeah, got all the benches, spins, that's all good there. This is fun to make. Yeah, I got a little laggy there. Got a little laggy. Oh, thanks, Christina. Yeah, that's a preset that I messed around with from the Bro Nation Discord. I think that was from Misty. Misty has a really good preset for Planet Coaster. It turned out nice. And then here we have over here our. Actually, let's unpause it so we can see it. Whoa! There go all the frames. Oh, it's terrible over here. Here's our splash pad. Let's go and pause it real quick. There we go. Here's our nice big splash pad with our lighthouse and everything there. And here's the one Frank I was talking about earlier that is totally fine. He's lounging Frank. I purposely put him there. So lounging Frank is definitely gonna hang out there. Lounging Frank will hang out. Yeah, Splash Frank. Yeah, Splash Pad Frank. There's that, and then here we have our climbing course. This is all good to go. This was a ton of fun to make too. This is way out there. I've never. Now make it red. Oh god, the blood of your children in the splash pad. Like, oh my god. This was like probably one of the most unique builds that I've done for any Planet game, doing like a ropes course. And it's not, you know, usable or whatever, but I mean, you can, as a, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's actually usable as if you were to come in here. You know, the course is actually fully functional and has like the rope lines going through it and everything. See, I did a lot of research into this actually because I wanted it to look real legit. So I spent a good amount of time like going through videos and images and like looking on websites and stuff like that to see how they get all this stuff to like hook up and work and stuff. So yeah, no, that was really fun to get it all working right. These things are cool here. They they kind of sway back and forth as you kind of step on them. Rope coasters, they are really fun, right? Yeah. Yep, they're a ton of fun. This is a cool thing here where you step on it, it kind of sways back and forth. So yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen like a zoo kind of have a ropes course before. Maybe like a, I don't know, more of like an adventure park, but I thought that'd be kind of a fun upcharge attraction for the zoo. They kind of lost its a little bit here. Maybe put ropes through there. I need a 1 meter rope though. That's what it was. I need a 1 meter rope through there. There's that, and then the ending of it is you go wee, boosh. So that's supposed to be like a little pad that you crash into there, and then yeah, you essentially just roll up into. It's not elegant at all. Like all the videos I saw, they make them a little bit lower, so you just have to like climb yourself in there, and a guide will be right here, and he's kind of like pull you up, like get up in there, and then you just gotta walk on down, return your stuff, and then there's the rope course. John Ball Zoo has a zip line. Oh, really nice. Chester Zoo has a rope course next to the lemurs. That's cool. That is cool that there's actually zoos that have it. Cool. All right, let's head over this way. This is the reptile house. I'm pretty sure that this is good. We'll take a quick look at it though. Again, this is like the Spark Notes version of the tour there. Actually, I don't. Oh yeah, we do. There's benches right there. Actually. Hey, Gecko. This looks good. No benches in here because no one is going to want to spend time in here that long. If you can feel it when you get in here, it wouldn't be humid, but it would be hot in here. This is a desert house, so just imagine, when you first walk into like a house and you get hit right away with like the air, like the hot air and like the smells. It usually smells really bad too because of like the animals that are hanging out in these houses and stuff really compacted together. You can smell like the food and everything. You just get the hot air hitting your face. So I'm not gonna have any benches in here because I don't think you'd want to spend that much time in here. It'd probably be utterly disgusting. That's kind of how I picture a lot of reptile houses and stuff too, is whenever you go to Brookfield Zoo, it's like any house you go into, it's always like just a wave of heat hits you right in the face and just nasty like urine and fecal matter smells, and like, I know it's gross, but if you've been to a zoo, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, no. All right, head over here. What do we have? We need some more benches over here. No, actually, we're good. I just noticed those benches, so we are fine. Probably bins, though. Oh, here's our entrance to the South America section. I hardly ever come over to the South America section. That's one of those sections in the zoo that really blends. When you're looking up top, doing a top-down view, the South America section and the Forests of Africa sections really blend in a lot to the point where you can't even really see them. Oh, there's no path over there. That'd be why. Aha. Any pachyderm house smells like straight up dung. Yeah, exactly, right? It's just, oh, it just smacks you in the face. So outdoors here we have, I don't remember what I put here. Some implied animal. We said that there was some sort of implied animal right there. And same here, this is implied tortoise. Yeah, tortoises. There you go. Little tortoise habitat there with some fish. All right, let's go to South America. As we go into here, I need to be mindful of the soundtrack. We're good. As we go into here, what happened? Oh my god! What happened? I found out where a lot of my staff members are. Why were they all stuck there? Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Come on. Hey, could you go be normal over there? What is happening? It's this corner. There's a corner right here that really they just do not like. And I all see why I don't mess with guests. Hey, Beezy, what's up, buddy? Oh, do you hear it? Yeah, there you Attack of the Clones. Yeah, what the hell? That was a dance break. There you go. I'm kind of curious what the path is. I mean, there's nothing special about it, really. It does a U-turn. It just does a U-turn, and they just don't like that corner for some reason. Huh. That's alright. Let's see. I did put benches here, kind of hit them there. The staff got to Harry's stash. Oh no, Harry! Did you get the entire zoo staff stoned again? Damn it, Harry. Oh, there's no path there. Alright, that's fine. I'm assuming a lot of areas that I didn't put any benches don't have path under them. Alright, that's looking good. Over here we have the tape here. An anteater. Let's see if we can see them there. Yep, they're there. At least one of them. Where's the anteater? There it is. Hello, anteater. Taking an anteater nap. Saturday Night Fever, but South America. I like this view as you come up here. This is some really fun architecture to mess with. For the South America section. Yeah, we have benches everywhere. Yeah, we're good there. Shout out to Eben. Did awesome work on this dome here. I just had no inspiration. I built the frame of it, the infrastructure of this whole building there, but when I got to do the interior of it, I just was like, nope, I have nothing. So Eben came in and saved the day there. Oh, see, I love all these different views. Let me pause it. You're starting to get of like the other parts of the zoo, like all next to each other. Hey, Pete. Let's go down here though. I forgot there's a viewing section for the leopard. Pretty sure I did it all out. Yep. Yep, did this all out. Looks good. Oh, look, you even have the leopard right there. What am I paying my staff? At least $2,000 a week. Or whatever the payment is for the amount of times that you get paid. Whatever it is, $2,000. I just pay them the most. So they never quit. Got this other cool little viewing here. It's really cool because the jaguar comes up here a lot. Comes up here a lot to hang out. So you get these really cool views. This almost looks like an Asian section over here with like the circle. I guess can totally fit through there though. As you come through here, you have the outdoor restaurant area. I like this a lot. Way to go, Past Drew. This is a great little seating area. Awesome. Another cool little view. So that's a good little enclosure. That's a nice little enclosure right there. I think that's like the second enclosure I've liked that I've actually built. All the other ones were okay. Again, I'm my own harshest critic, so I like that and the hyena habitat so far. Have a good one, Ari. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Head down this way. Maybe some more benches over here. Yep, we need some more benches over here. You're the only person that put caimans in with the South America section. Oh no, I have benches right there. Nice. I would have, but I ran out of room and I built my South America section before South America was announced. So, but let's go in here to see Eben's section. Eben built everything from here on in. Even did all of this. So big shout out to them for building an amazing interior there. Yeah, I do, Harry. Yeah, I didn't. I never took it out there. I'm hoping it can get upgraded where I'll be able to. He says he's gonna look into it. This looks really good. He says he's gonna look into it. To actually, I think I'll put benches. Are those benches over there? They are. Oh wow, here she's the East Asia bench. To maybe get it to like not look blurry for like my game and other people's. So I'm kind of holding out hope that it works because I think it's a cool idea. As you come in here, we have the tortoises. Yeah, he did such a good job. More tortoise habitat. Yeah, wow, this is really cool. I'm pretty sure I think I made the paths, and all I told him was that I think it'd be cool if the path went on like the edge of it, as you kind of like walked around, and then he did like the entire rest of it there. But yeah, really big shout out to Eben there. Something about it, yeah, something about it, right? You can just kind of tell when it's like really well done. Like it looks really good. Oh, and Haribo made this the Charles Darwin plaque there because this is the Charles Darwin Center and everything. Didn't look blurry when we walked past it just now. I think it was just because of the motion blur as we kind of go past it, or maybe the frame's kind of stuttering. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it's just, I don't know if it's like a quality of the image or it's because it looks like it's being stretched a little bit. Yeah, they were 2 meter paths. Yep, definitely 2 meter paths. Go back through here. Is there a macaw exhibit there? This was built by someone. I can never remember who built it, and I don't remember the name of it either. I won't spend all day trying to look for it, but there it is. Classical glass rotunda made by Price. As we come over here, and again, remember, all this was built before South America Pack was even announced. So here's our otter habitat, which I had to go through and redo almost completely after we actually got otters in the game, because I tried to put them in, but the implied habitat was too small for them to actually do anything. So yeah, I came back through here and redid all the interior here, but yeah, now we have the otters kind of going through. It's still not quite how I want it, because you can see the water level here is not quite as high as I'd like it to be, but it's okay. It's okay. So there's that. Actually, are they even hanging out in here? They don't come over in this side too much. I think most of the time they're over here. Yeah, they hang out mainly over here. But yeah, I redid all this area over here as well. And yeah, it was a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of a pain in the ass to redo this entire area. It looks way better now. Trust me, like it's one of those things where I'm not fully complaining about it, but it's just, yeah, you had to kind of grit and bear it and redo it. There you go, get some cool underwater viewing areas here. And I also was able to add in another underwater view. Oh, we'll look at this first. Here's our capybaras. I know there's a replacement mod for the capybaras and stuff, but again, that was before I was getting into modding, so I was doing implied animals. I was even on the fence about implied animals for a little bit. But if we come down over here, we have here we go, the otter talks. Have a nice little otter viewing area here, underwater viewing area with a nice animal keeper talk there. Hey, you get some cool views there. Cool. All right, so now we're out of the South America section, kind of merging into North America. Definitely need some benches over here. I think it was Christina or someone that mentioned it earlier that you should have been noting how many times I said we need benches instead of franks. I think you're onto something there. I didn't realize how much I kind of skimped on putting benches around. Like these are the hanging pieces from the roof. Yeah, I originally got that idea I got from Wyatt Andrews, from his seal interior, how they kind of spruced up the interiors by doing stuff like that. Kind of a 90s, 2000s look to it, I think, with that. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh wow, look at me. Back when I used to put gutters on buildings. I can't remember the last time I put a gutter on a building, like shamefully so. There's some benches over there. All right, so now we're in North America, so we're actually gonna boop out to the full-on North America section. But first, make sure I didn't skip anything. We did South America. We did that. We didn't do the forest. We didn't do forests of Africa yet. So, yeah, let's go over there and do that. Then we'll go to North America. Gonna write that down for later. Nice. Yeah, again, the original inspiration that I kept using it from was from this, if you want to get some more inspiration. Let's zoom over. But yeah, I loved this when I saw it. Like all the duct work up there and the hanging from the wires and everything. Look, I thought that was such a cool little idea to put that design up there. Mrs. Smarty, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it as always. We'll talk to you later. But cool, let's go over to the forests of Africa. We've gone through the jungles of Africa. And I'm betting we're gonna have to put benches down. I can already kind of see. Yup. Oh, good. At least I have some on the bridge. And as we come into here, don't forget that this is a cool little area where the forests of Africa, I have built the main, I guess, area of it. Let me get a little perspective here. So I built the main, like, layout and flow and, like, some of the buildings and stuff for it. However, Carlos G and Wyatt, right? I think Wyatt did. No, I think it was just Carlos G. It's hard. It's so hard to keep track of who did what. But Carlos G came in here and did an overhaul for this entire section. So a lot of like the base buildings are mine, I guess you'd say, but a lot of the intricate, like, oh hey, a lot of the intricate kind of why is a seal over here? Details were done by Carlos G there. How did this seal get over here? All right. Something like that would be perfect. There you go. Nice. Nice. All right, let's head back over here. All right, so we have our little restroom over this way. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, since Carlos came back through here, I'm gonna bet that it's pretty well done up. Silas is kind of just showing off. Look at this interior he did here. I made the shell of this building, and then I was like, I have no idea what to put in there. And then Carlos came in here. I was like, oh, a museum. That looks awesome. He made this, he did this all from scratch, though, over here. This entire restaurant, like dockside restaurant area. Did the whole interior there, too. You know, actually, I think I will put some benches in. I think he has the same sort of issue that I have, which is you forget about the benches sometimes. Definitely do that. Hey, welcome back, Squiddy. What'd you miss? I have no idea. Because I know I saw you earlier in here, so I have no idea what you missed or didn't miss. This is a cool idea to spruce up the outside of your buildings. Like, this is just kind of a plain plaster or concrete structure. And put this wood up here. And then you have the foliage kind of growing up the side of it. It's a clever idea. Down below here, you have the Gariel viewing area. Again, I think it'd be cool if we had some benches down here. Little seating area. Yeah, especially like right there. Yeah, all over here needs benches. Because this is right outside of our Gibbons. Oh, for 30 seconds and you missed probably about 75-80% of the walk around here. There's our little bridge across our Gariels. I won't put a... Yeah, you know what? We will put a bench there then. Yeah, in that case, well, a lot. Yeah, you're not wrong. This is cool. I love this little stuff right here. It's not an in-game stairway, but just like a little implied stairway right up here. Carlos also made these aviaries on the side here, looking good. Oh yeah, we dedicated the Wyatt Andrews Research Center for our chimps there. We dedicated the building to Wyatt Andrews there for all the awesome work that he's done in Thornton Hills Zoo. So yeah, Carlos did that there. The benches are giving you a headache. Your puns always give me headaches, so get out. I know, right? Take a shot every single time I say, oh, gotta add some benches. Oh yeah, definitely Squiddy. And this isn't the final tour video either. This isn't the final tour at all, so no worries there. I'll be having one last video go out. That'll be a final tour where I'm not just doing some random builds and stuff there. Hey, Savannah, how you doing there? Welcome on in. So yeah, again, the tour video will not be live. So I've had a few people ask me if I'm going to be doing that live or not. No, the tour video very much so will not be live. That will be a just hanging out, me and my thoughts. Probably be a long video. I'm imagining it's going to be a pretty long video there, but it'll be good. Just taking a quick break from work. Hopefully you're having a good day at work there. Speaking of, I forgot to mention, I'm going to be starting like a job, like a work here kind of soon. Probably next week. And I'm pretty sure my shift is 10:30 in the morning until 3 my time, which is, 2 hours after my normal stream time. So the streams are going to have to get kind of rescheduled. I don't know fully what my schedule's like, but yeah, we're going to have to kind of see what that does there. So just kind of be mindful if I'm kind of absent a little bit next week. That is why. This is all on a slant, isn't it? It's not. We can actually put benches. I think I'll be working Monday. No, no, it's seasonal work. It's seasonal with a chance to move on to full-time or part-time or whatever. So no, I don't think it will be. I think it'll be pretty sporadic. I hope I can get a consistent schedule at most. But yeah. I know, and that's what it is. The Europeans. It's the European crowd that I've built up. Is a bummer because it's taken a little bit of time to get that time slot, or for the algorithm to like us on that time slot so much. So now that I have to change it potentially is like, oh no. Nice. Okay, that looks good there. Awesome work by Carlos as always. Anyway, I didn't have to check too much back there. So there's the Forests of Africa done, jungle. Africa, or Savanna of Africa done. Let's go. We'll merge into North America by going through Australia first. So yeah, the days that I work until 3, because as of right now, that's what my schedule is. Maybe it'll change. Maybe I can get an earlier one. If I can, I'll totally do an early morning shift. I'm already up at like 6. Yeah, basically 6:30 in the morning. Either way, so if I can get an earlier shift, I will do it. But if not, then yeah, we'll maybe do streams on the later days, or maybe just skip them entirely. We'll see. Don't expect me much. Oh no, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, I totally understand if it's really late for Europeans. That's why I usually end around in about 50 minutes or so, because it's starting to get late enough for Europeans where they start to either head off to bed or they gotta set off for the night. So then there's a big viewer dip. So that's about the time that I usually end the stream now. So it's ginormous, Savannah. I know it's a freaking project, man. Well, man, sorry. Let's put a tree right here. Yeah, it's a project, and that's why it always gets me when I see people post like, the Planet Zoo map is really not that big. And I'm just like, do you need to stop building things that are ginormous then? Because you're building bad, not bad. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say it's bad, but you're building like your scale is borked if you're running out of room. In my opinion. Because there is just so... I don't even know... No, I have no idea how much more I could even fit in. Never-ending RimWorld. What you guys see as punishment, I see as... Well, I mean, it definitely sucks, don't get me wrong. But between you and me, I'm pretty ready to go back to work. Yeah, it's been a year and a half since I've worked. So, essentially about, well, not in a year and a half, but a year and a few months. So I love doing YouTube, and I do hope to maybe one day, you know, either have it subsidize a lot of payments that we have, or do it full time would be awesome. I'm a realist though. I mean, I understand that the chances of that are very, very low. But yeah, there is something about being really excited to get back out into the world and having a bit of normalcy. About 9. Yeah, yep. So all the Europeans, you might be missing the streams, but don't forget, we always have the videos for you, right? Always have the videos coming out, so no worries there. But you feel for the Euro crowd? Yeah, and you know, honestly, speaking of, you know, analytics, like I was talking about earlier, I have a really big European following. Okay, go. I have benches over here. I have a really big European following. So, for me as a content creator, it kind of sucks to kind of axe a portion of your viewership. But, you know, time zone's gonna time zone, right? Time zone's gonna time zone. If I could control it, I definitely would choose to get a really early morning shift, get done at like 11 or 12, and then jump on for like a 1 p.m. stream still. Going back into the real world, I know, right? It's my first job. I'm 31 years old and I finally got a job. But seriously, I really miss like just like the job is for UPS as a package handler. So it's not like I'm doing anything, you know, that's ultimately fulfilling or rewarding or anything. It's going to pay the bills actually kind of a lot. I was really shocked when they told me how much they're paying an hour for basic package handler. But it's gonna be nice to get out of the house and everything. So, all right, Australia looks good. I'm cool with Australia. Let's head into the classic part of the zoo here. This is all original Thornton Hills Zoo. Y'all ready for some history in Thornton Hills Zoo? This is all original Thornton Hills Zoo all through here. I don't really like maybe we can smooth it. Yeah, we can smooth this out. Yep. At least you're not in my time zone. Yeah, at least I'm not from Australia or California. Or just like basically anywhere west starting from California. Because then the time zones get just like, damn. Hey, Domas, welcome in, buddy. This all looks good. No need to change anything over here. This row looks good. This is our camel. Wait, where's all of our camels? Where are the camels? Where'd my camels go? Okay. I guess the game decided that I don't have camels in there anymore. Alright, let's go look for the... Oh, it's the bacteria camel. I think it's called Bacterian. Yeah, Bactrian. I always thought it was like bacteria camel. About 4 in there. I don't know why my camels are gone. I don't have welfare on ever. Let me double check. I'll send them to the zoo still, but let's double check that they're not escaped somewhere. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait. Habitat 143. Where? Oh, no, yeah, these are Asian. That's from Wyatt. So, yeah, I have no idea where... Oh, wait. I remember. I think we moved the camels over there. But that's okay. I'm going to fill it up with camels still. So there's something there. Shirley just got it wrong. Well, that's what I was saying about Savannah too. Anything west of California. Yeah, exactly. Everything's already happened by the time that Savannah wakes up. Especially like going off of UK, like time for Frontier stuff. Like she'll wake up, or they'll announce news for Planet Zoo or anything else at like, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning for her. Frank took him. Dang it, Frank. There's some llamas. Llama ding dongs. This looks fine over here. Pause it, save us some frames. This looks fine here. Here's our small mammal house. Yeah, I know this is good. Looks good, looks good. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, cool. You can actually see some cool views of the aviary house too, or the birdhouse. You don't mind it? Yeah, I'm sure Europeans don't mind it, right? That makes sense. Just like, maybe once throw us Americans a bone. Dang. Like, dang. Whoa! What the heck? Charlotte Watts. Mom got Visa alerts on her purchases. This is to make up. I don't understand. Wait, what? Mom got Visa alerts on her purchases. This is to make up. Holy cow! Well, that's a $100 donation there. Thank you so much there, Charlotte Watts. Appreciate the heck out of that. That caught me by surprise there. MS Queen! Oh, there it is. Okay, yes. I gotcha. That's amazing. Thank you so much, MS Queen and fam, for your continued amazing support for the channel there. That's holy cow. I'm Jesus, you did this the other day too? It took me by surprise. Oh man. Yeah, everyone get the hearts and claps and everything in chat there for MS Queen and them being freaking amazing. The missus is gonna love to hear that as well. Holy cow. Now I gotta concentrate and go back to billing. Thank you so much. I appreciate the heck out of you folks. But as we move forward here, thanks so much everyone also for doing the hearts and claps there. Always nice to get appreciative of our awesome community members there. Wow. Wow. North America. Yeah, sheesh. North America section. Benches. Look at me just trying to slip back in like normal. That's one of those things where it's like, it's so hard to like slip back in because you're just like, whoa, what the heck, man? That's awesome. Here we go. Hey, look, Frank's out. Frank the Tank is out. Uh-oh, soundtrack ended. There we go. I gotta get Spotify up. 1 second. Spotify. Look at Frank the Tank hanging out. Like an absolute unit. Love seeing me. Some Frank hanging out there. All right, let's get the stream beats. We'll go to here. We'll get lo-fi and go. How's that on your end? It's good. Okay. I've been busy with job hunting, college, but happy to be here. Me too, Charlotte. Me as well. And hopefully things settle down for you with the busyness there. So, so you're just trying to play it off. That's a good one. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. Look at the. This took me a while to get this moose there. Actually, I actually did go through until I got one that had really good stats. Well, stats at least with. What is it? Oh, the genetics. I tried to get size. I didn't care about anything else. I wanted size to be about as big as I could get it. So I seriously sat down for like, I think it was like 45 to 50 minutes just sitting there trying to find a big moose. And I got stuck. I kept getting like an 84%, an 84%, an 84%. Then I got a 92 and I was like, that's it. That's the one. We're taking the 92% and we're running with it. I don't even know if I can get 100, but man, that's one of those things. Like when I was sitting there doing that over and over and over again, I was like, gosh, I wish that we had a genetic modifier. Like if I want to have an animal that is like an absolute tank, but let's say it has bad heart conditions because it's so big, like let me make that animal or whatever. So like a genetics modifier would be so nice, so nice. So, but anyways, let's move into North America, shall we? Moving to North America. We'll actually go into the main way. Oh, I was gonna put in some more foliage right here. Frank counter 3.5. Almost a Frank there. Yeah, almost a Frank there, Domez fan. Yeah, exactly. Suplex. There we go. So longevity, as far as I know, is how long your animals live. So that's the whole thing of the main game, is you want to start getting some really nice animals put together so that you can get some really nice genes. So you start off with kind of like more bummer type animals that don't have great genes, but then you can kind of get them built up and stuff there. Ooh, come on there. Some people want an extinct. Yeah, I'm with you, Martin. I don't think we need any prehistoric stuff in Planet Zoo per se. Now I know it's gonna come with modding. I mean, we already have like replacement dinosaurs and like stuff like that, but officially, yeah, I don't think we need anything like that. I know that there's some Zoo Tycoon people who have some nostalgia about some packs that came out with prehistoric stuff, but yeah, I don't see the point of it really. Yeah, and like you said, especially with Prehistoric Kingdom. Especially with Prehistoric Kingdom. It did say James. Oh shoot, we're gonna have to get rid of that imposter name. I'm so stuffed up when I get talking a lot. I love this bramble bush. I think more and more people are starting to like kind of get in on the bramble bush action there, but bramble bush forever. How about a little bit of color in there too? Let's get the crowberry. Cowberry, not crowberry. Isn't there one called crowberry? Yeah, crowberry bush, yeah. It has those little blueberries in it. Yeah, but I like the cowberry, the mooberry. You have a Frank tied up with the Crocs. Take that for stealing the camels. Oh my gosh, Frank. We're in a bad situation in other people's zoos. Don't ever let me hear you complain again, Frank, about anything. Oh, xenomorphs. Now, see there, Todd, I don't know. Todd might be onto something there. Yeah, no extinct animals, but xenomorphs. But if we're gonna do that, then I'm gonna need Predator in there as well. No, it is not Mr. Domez fan, aka Harry Scott. That I don't buy it. I don't buy that. Cowberry and Bearberry look very similar. Yeah. Yes, we'll be doing a full tour. Yep. Today is definitely not a full tour kind of day. It's just kind of a running through, adding in the last little bit. So yeah, there'll be a full official video for the final zoo build there. Yep. We're about done. Got all my notes down. It's really not too much, kinda. But we're about wrapped up there for the day, everyone. Just so you're aware. Love using the baobab tree for anything else than a tree. That and the marula. I think baobab tops and marula trees are both trees I use not for trees. Like period. They're more so used as bushes than anything else. We'll just go in the workshop, definitely. Yep, definitely. And I'll try and get everything. Oh no, everything will be done together. So that'll probably be the only thing that holds me back from getting it released this weekend, is getting the Steam Workshop ready, getting the custom billboard images ready, getting the mods if you want to install them ready. Again, I don't have any standalone scenery mods in game, so if you don't want to install standalone scenery or Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. But the standalone animal mods, there are a few in game, but if you don't have those installed, it'll just not show up in your game. Nothing bad will happen there, so. All right. So, oh, and I never went through North America. I keep saying we're gonna like get up to North America, and I never fully go in there. I did a lot of work here just before stream, so there's probably not a lot to do through here. Benches! I need some benches. Yep, only use it for bush. Oh, the baobab. Yeah, again, they're okay trees if you're doing like a full-on Africa build, but they just look way too... just... no. I don't know what the wording is at all, but yeah, so I only use them as a bench as well. I can't remember if I showed this off, but here's an old abandoned polar bear enclosure, by the way. Kind of just threw this in this big old empty area. I started to put a bunch of trees down just to kind of fill it in, and I was like, you know what? I could probably put something kind of neato there. So yeah, we're going to go with this old zoo aspect over here, and this is an old abandoned polar bear enclosure. And then you have the brand new polar bear enclosure right here. So it's not too far-fetched. They just kind of built a new one really close to it, and then just moved everything over there. You're working in Atlanta, Georgia Aquarium rebuild. Oh, you're working on Atlanta, Georgia rebuild in my mom's game. Visited there several times as we went to see family. That's really cool. Nice. Can't wait to see how that turns out. Definitely. You decide to do a sound pass on the zoo and need any announcements or other voiceovers, hit me up. I will, Todd. Definitely. Not on this zoo. I won't be doing it on this zoo. But for the next zoo, I will let you know. I really will, because that would be an added bit there to really, yeah, a little bit of added realism. Hopefully by then we get the actual custom audio too. Right now we can kind of do custom audio, but it has to be in a video form. You have to upload it to the billboards. So yeah, we still don't have that update out. This is all looking fine and dandy. This is looking fine and dandy as well. Maybe a few benches over here. Bench, a bench, he said. He said a bench. Did he say bench? I think he said bench. Maybe a new one here. Thoughts on Rudy's Yosemite Valley? It's a good zoo. Yeah, it was a nice project. I don't even know if it's still going on or not, though. I've mentioned this before, but like I am the worst when it comes to watching like other people's content. Like there's a select few that I'll watch pretty much no matter what they put out. And then there's like fringe ones that I'll watch if I like kind of have some downtime and I'll just kind of put it on or whatever. And then there's some that like I don't know, they don't even come up in my recommended feed anymore just because I haven't clicked on their videos for a while. And I feel kind of bad because like I should be trying to support as many people as I can, but yeah, but like my YouTube viewing is not a lot of Planet Zoo stuff. I guess surprisingly so. I don't know, that kind of surprises some people, but I know Estian is the same way. Like his viewing is, if you were to look at his recommended, it's really not a lot of like Planet Zoo stuff. Same with me. Like I have, again, the handful of creators that I always watch. And then it's a lot of stuff that's not Planet Zoo at all. Has to be in video format. You think they would have brought that over to speaker functionality from Please? Yeah, and they're going to, Todd, but they're like waiting to do it for some reason. I don't know what they're waiting on, but yeah. You watch a ridiculous amount of content. I need to get better at that. I do, because there's a lot of new people that I miss out on. There's a lot of new content that I miss out on, which, you know, it's great to watch content from other people because you get great ideas from other people. That's always a awesome thing there. So yeah, I've made a note of it a few times to like just type in Planet Zoo and go to like most recent and just like look through on YouTube. And just kind of look through there because there's so many like amazing projects or whatever that again just don't even get recommended to people that, you know, maybe have 10 views, 15. Oh, I have this bench. That bench sucks. I don't have this bench. And yeah, you know, just because it's a video has less than 100 views on it, it doesn't make it a bad video or anything or bad content, but it's not going to get pushed out that hard by the YouTube algorithm. for whatever reason. So just had a baby. Yeah, no, they're dealing with that stuff. Yep. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. That he's a daddy. Like I say, update what the community is doing, and it's great for inspiration. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I mean, I kind of got, I've mentioned this a few times, I'm kind of spoiled with my inspiration because of the community showcase that I have every Saturday. Every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the channel. Wink, wink. So yeah, I feel like I have a pretty good pulse on the community a lot of times. Here's something I need to add. I knew it right when I was walking in here. I knew that it was going to be. Number 9 is finish wolf interior. Yep, there we go. Hey, Gab. But yeah, the community showcase, really, I get spoiled with that. To keep my finger on the trigger there, the finger on the pulse of the community. Looks good there, looks good, looks good. View there. And that goes back over to our South America section. This boops out up and over to the entrance of Expedition Asia, which is the second entrance to the zoo. Actually, we will be putting in benches over here. There's a good bit of area here that doesn't have benches. So let's do that. Me, Estian, and Savannah. Nice! Throw in Leaf and Lion Rider in there too. They've been doing a lot of really good daily upload stuff. Or Leaf has especially been doing daily uploads. There's some cool custom benches over there I see, but... You saw a floating tree. But I will go look at that, but there are a few floating trees, and it's only for guest view. It's totally for guest view there. To make the woods look more built up, but we will go take a look at what you were talking about. I want to play, but when I play, I just don't feel that motivated. That happens. I've had that for sure. Sometimes taking a break from the game can be a good idea there. I've taken at least a 2 or 3 month break before at the worst time ever. It's funny. I took a break right when my PZ, like my Planet Zoo, like whatever you want to call it, was at its max. Like I had the most views going on. I could have built upon something really awesome, and then my motivation just went boom and just nosedived so hard. And like ever since then, I've been just trying to like get back to where I was, like with the, wasn't it like I think 3 or 4 plus thousand views a video type thing, and now it's like if I get 1,000 views, I'm like yay. I'm gonna delete every other one of these. But yeah, that was like such a bad idea to lose all motivation right then and there. It's not like I could help it, but you know, if I could have, fuck, I wouldn't have done that. I have some tough professors in Adobe video classes. Oh, really? I don't know jack about editing. I am so bad at it. I get away with like knowing the basics of it, Charlotte. So it's like I can fake my way to people thinking I know what I'm doing, right? Yeah, Savannah's got that perfect like teacher voice and like mannerisms with it. Like I'm pretty good with it. When I was teaching, especially like younger kids, I was good with them. Older kids, like high school or middle school, I'd never be able to do. I'd call them dumbasses so quick and not even feel bad about it. But like little smaller kids, I can teach no problem. Oh, you know what? I was gonna put like a bus stop here. I think I'm gonna do that because that's not too bad. Add bus stop at front of zoo. Cool. So 10 things I hate about you. Okay. Do. I spent so much time working on the builds and then get nitpicky, and then I have to edit. Yeah, it's a process, right? It's a process. 100%. Yeah, I mean, I haven't put out a video in like a week, which is not good. I've been doing streams, but in my defense, you know, I've been trying to wrap up Thornton Hills Zoo as well. And I know that once I'm done with Thornton Hills Zoo and I really pinpoint my next idea, because I'm still searching for it. I'm not going to start anything until I find it. Videos are going to come out a lot, like really, really quick. You know how it is when content creators get a new idea and start running with it. Yeah, so I think, oh, I'm gonna look at the tree that you were talking about, because yeah, Wyatt made some trees floating, like especially if you look over here. Wyatt did a lot of this forest work here. I'm pretty sure it might have been me that did this as well. But yeah, so they are floating, but again, we're looking at things from guest view, and from guest view, which is what is important, it makes the forest look a little bit fuller, just with trees kind of overarching on top of each other there. There was just some amazing bus stops put on the workshop. Oh, nice, Bold. Good shout. I'll search for that. Good shout. Shout. La, 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 la. So, I'm kind of stalling here. I feel like I've been doing that with like the end of Thornton Hills Zoo just overall. Like I've just been trying, you know, like it's just like I've been trying to find something else to add in, because it's like I don't want to be done with it, but I do want to be done with it. Just moving on to a new project is a bit terrifying for me at the moment. And Thornton Hills Zoo is just like so homey. It's just home. Like when I come in here, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go over to the classic section. Here we are, and let me go over to the Expedition Asia. Okay, here it is. You know, it's just the idea of starting something new is just a little bit out there right now. So it's gonna be a little weird to leave home. So, but anyways, all right, I'm gonna stop spinning the camera around. I got 10 things to work on there for the zoo, and yeah, hopefully we'll have everything kind of done up. By this weekend, if not this weekend, then early next week. But yeah, no, hey, thanks for everyone for hanging out for this little walk around the zoo. The last live stream for Thornton Hills Zoo there, as the next one will be the final tour video and the final upload and everything there. And yeah, no, hey, this is really fun. So cool, let's actually stop right there. We'll stop right here. So it looks pretty good there. So cool. Hey, yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. If this is your first time hanging out with this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button there. Always helps out the channel, keeps you up to date with live streams and videos and everything. Also hit the like button if you haven't already. It does help out the video and everything, helps out the channel as well. And yeah, we will be live probably tomorrow. We're going to give it a 50-50. So if you're not already, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Discord. If you want to know if we're going live, I'll announce it on there. But if not, we'll be for sure live on Saturday for our community showcase there. Oh wait, today's Wednesday, isn't it? I'm already jumping ahead of a day. We'll be live tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow. No worries, no matter what. So yeah, live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah, hey, thanks so much everyone for hanging out. Do appreciate it. And we'll catch y'all later. Bye. Oh, hey, Charlotte. Thank you for that donation. That was amazing. Like seriously, that's amazing. Thanks. Bye, everybody.